Hello and welcome
Okay.
to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So,
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, last time my recording software messed up on me. So I have nothing for last session. So I left it to the players to decide how they wish to do the recap of everything that transpired from last session. I'm a little terrified.
I know what I did.
well,
So,
I think
you want to
for
go
starters-
first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
I think
guys.
if you just let us show on the map how we went, we can explain to the audience what it was that we did, kind of the steps that we went through, so that they can just visualize, hey, we went here, we did these things, and we can walk them through verbally what it was that we did. Man, we don't really need all the tokens. I guess we could just do it with one or two. So Kronos and Dracon, that works fine.
Why is the ambient sound just some guy getting whipped over and over again?
But after Dracon's resurrection, we did some playing around in the town, and then started the planning of getting back down here into the dungeon. Kronos was the one who had the sigil on his hand, and we went back down into the dungeon, and we decided that we were going to continue north like we originally had gone when we ran into that room that had the flesh golem in it. So we went back to that room. Before we got to that room, we were on that hallway, and we discovered a secret door off to one side. And we ended up inside of that room. There was a bunch of bedrolls on the ground. I think there was some paintings in the room, and a coffin. Both Taisei and Kronos, if I remember correctly, both dropped down to begin ritualistically casting either identify, detect magic. That's what it was, detect magic. And Dracon and Lacey went to scout on ahead because, again, we were looking for that room with the magic user. And
Yeah, Rogue Boys. Ooh, or Rogue Boy and Girl.
Rogue Boys works.
Rogue Boys.
So we went. Yeah. So this is the room where the where Kronos and Taisei were right here, where the with the coffin, and then Lacey and Dracon exited back out of the room and went back where the griffin skeleton was, the big chamber where Taisei decided to sit on the throne. In the side chamber off to the west side was the magic user's bed chamber. She wasn't in there. There wasn't anything of note in that room. But Dracon and Lacey were there investigating. Meanwhile, Taisei and Kronos opened the coffin, and out popped a vampire, whom they dealt with rather quickly.
We chased him to an end of a hallway and put an end to his miserable life.
Hell yeah.
I believe we also deduced that this vampire was one of the two leaders of whatever that we needed for the bounty. One of the
Yes.
bounties down
Yep.
here.
One of two. We don't know where the other one is, and maybe we'll find him, maybe we won't. But yeah, we met back up in this chamber, and we searched that side room there with the table, and then we went north into that hallway. And then we continued east for a little while until we came to this hallway right here, and we went north. This hallway had a bunch of stone statues that were carved to look like knights, and very ominous, although I think we ignored the fact that it was ominous. We continued north, and then east, and this room started to slant down until we came to this pit, and there was a statue of a Sahugian in there. Sorry, I had to pull up my notes for that. And it was filled with acid. And the statue of the Sahugian was wielding a chest. Lacey leapt onto the statue after some time farting around with figuring out who had the key for the chest. Turned out Taisei had it. Lacey leapt onto the statue. We used Taisei's staff and Lacey's twine to kind of fishing rod that key over to her so she could unlock it. The chest contained a beating heart. It was a magic item. And when she put it into her inventory, it continued to beat, so she decided to take the chest off of the statue. The statue came to life. We fought the Sahuagin, and then continued on our merry way. Back down to the hallway with all the statues. We went east until we came to a set of double doors at the very end of the hallway.
We actually
Did we?
opened the south door first and got hit by a trap. But yeah,
Oh, that's right. We did go through the south door. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Was there anything else in that room?
No, I don't think so. We just opened the door and got hit by a trap. So then I think we went east after that.
I also think it's important to note that we did try to essentially identify and figure out what the deal with the heart was, and if I recall, we learned all of the details thanks to someone's check being very high.
No, it wasn't a check.
Yeah.
It was a Identify. I cast
Oh, it was.
Identify on
That's
it.
right. So
And I did
essentially, and
immediately because-
anyone can correct me if I'm wrong. It's a withered heart.
Yes.
And essentially, what it does is you're able to, I guess, accept the heart, and it replaces yours, and you also die, or
Mhm.
something. And it's kind of dumb the way it was described. I feel like.
It's
But,
very evil,
anyway.
is what it is.
Yeah.
So we got to this set of double doors, and we continued through the double doors, like the idiots that we are. Boss music cue and the double doors lock. There were 3 manticores in this room. We engaged in battle. During the battle, a troll came out and also began fighting us. There was a smoke screen up at one point. We would exit the smoke screen and attack, enter the smoke screen. The trolls...
Lacey went down, and Drakon threw a smoke screen down to essentially try and get her up while in cover. And yeah, we just ended up peeking in and out, and then somehow Drakon's the one that ended up getting grabbed out of it.
And then
So-
the troll tried to run off with Drakon. We stopped him. That big spot on the floor, I believe, is Entangle or Vines or something like that.
It was. Yes.
Okay. 2 of the manticores were vanquished. And in an attempt to defeat the last one, Lacey went down, and she perished. The last manticore was dealt with, and the party was...
When we last left, Drakon had just tried to take the Wither Heart and use it to essentially somehow use it to replace Lacey's heart and maybe bring her back to life. It did not work.
So you're probably wondering how we got like this. There I was,
That's-
surrounded by
yep.
corpses,
And
barbecue
that's how
sauce
I
on
met my
titties.
party.
I was thinking, yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation.
Yep.
Cue the boom, boom,
And if
boom.
you want, I can also describe Lacey's death again. It was pretty simple. She is a changeling, so she reverted from her persona back to her actual form. And she said 2 words, and they were 2 names. It was Vo and Bay. And then she breathed her last.
All right. Very good recap. Since you helmed the majority of it, Jacob, whenever you have your character, you will have inspiration for a roll this session.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Now,
All right.
my
Everyone else.
my question is, when we start, does Jacob need to leave since
I'll leave that up to
he's
him,
dead?
unless you guys are deciding to do something else other than head back to town.
I mean, I think the goal was just to head straight back to bring him back, right?
Yeah, we were gonna cut off the head of the manticore and head out,
Yeah, because they were a bounty.
and I'm cutting off the head of the troll just for good measure.
Okay. It will take you a little bit of time, like 5-10 minutes or so, to do that such.
I'm saying this out of character. I need to specify that. I mean, Lacey's not getting any deader, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying it
man.
is going to take you some time to chop off their heads. They
Good
are
point.
hefty.
Should I have? All right, so they're doing the manticores. I guess what can let her do that? Can I just? There's probably nothing in this room, so why not?
But yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter if Jacob wants to hang around and listen in anyways.
I'll listen in. I want to see what happens.
All right.
So
The floor is yours, guys. What are you doing?
They're moving heads.
Okay.
guess they're doing cutting heads right there. Guess I'll cut the head of this one then.
Okay. So you guys spend about 5-10 minutes going through all the different muscle pieces, bone, and everything to cut through, and now you have severed heads. Feel free to add those custom items into your inventory. Each head that you carry weighs 25 pounds.
Okay. Makes sense.
I mean, there's what, 3 manticore
Nice
heads, 1
first.
giant head,
Alright, then
or 1 troll head?
Yep.
And
3
then can I search this
manticore,
hallway
1
and
troll. Yep.
search this room.
Okay.
Any chance.
Are you searching the room like as you are?
Like, as in,
Are you taking
I'm
the
just-
time to look through certain things? Are you just doing a general look?
as I guess, I guess I'll do a general look, right?
Okay.
He's curious
So,
everything, so
this is something that I haven't been doing, even though it's one of my rules. You are doing a perception with
okay.
dark vision. This is at disadvantage.
I see. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. So that's fair enough. So I guess, do I even have a torch? If I went on that, I guess I'll light a torch then in the case right here.
Okay,
If that's
you
the
light
case.
up a torch, and you could just make a general perception check now.
That is a 5. Well.
It is dirty in here. And as a matter of fact, the stench from the rotting meat and just different litters of just different adventurers and stuff coming through. You also notice that there hasn't been any cleaning at all of the refuse from the manticores themselves, and just the stench just distracts you from looking anywhere.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm just like, ooh, oh, that was that was bad.
Good, buddy?
Yeah, I took a little dumpster diving. Didn't go well.
That doesn't
See
sound
photos.
very pleasant.
You see, like little, maybe little parts of bits of people like on him falls off. Oh, there goes the hand of someone.
Ignore that.
So, are you guys done here? Not much I can do right here, but we could, bring back Lacey and see what we got. Do one of those revival things. See, like Kronos is being finicky. Like he's like, not in a good situation. He's like just trying to hide his emotions of like, oh god, he has to spend his money he's been working up with. But yeah, so
Jesus, dude, it's not that big a deal.
it's fine. It's just it's it's whatever, right? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna carry Lacey.
Okay. Kronos, your
Yes,
strength is
it's all 11.
11. So that means you can lift 330 pounds. Lacey
Mhm.
weighs a little less than that, so you're all set.
Yep, I got this, guys. Just take me
Alright.
the way.
Just
back.
remember that you're at half movement while you're carrying.
Yep.
So you guys start to make your way, and I assume you follow the same path as before.
Yeah. I mean, I have nothing to go otherwise to a different direction on my end.
Alright. So there is going to be 2 checks that need to be made. First, I'm going to need someone who is going to lead the party back to the surface, give me a survival check.
I've got proficiency. I can lead the way.
Yeah, lead the way because Chrono's kind of behind with Lacey's body.
Okay. Well,
Alright?
that's
And then-
8.
And then I need someone else to give me a general d20.
Nice, guys. We're probably not going to get out of here now. 13.
Okay? Very well. I'm going to activate the next scene. Just give me one moment.
Guys. I don't like that we don't have our characters yet. I'm scared.
I'm still clicked on mine, so I'm watching it. It moves my screen every time
Yeah.
Ryan moves it. So I'm just along for the ride.
Oh.
Alright. So, you end up at a dead end.
Oh,
But
Taisei,
there was no
you-
encounters or anything of the sort. It was a pretty easy, pretty
I
simple.
feel like this was the
Travel.
right way.
Sorry,
uh-huh.
guys. I had
If
to.
it was the right way, there wouldn't be a wall in front of us, right?
I mean, this is a weird place. Who's to say? I guess.
Here, you
What's
go
happening?
smack the wall and see what happens.
You're just gonna outright attack the wall?
Yeah. You know,
I'm just refreshing.
Alright, no.
I made you open the
Roll d20.
coffin. I that's only fair. So I will do that. What do you want me to roll for attacking this wall?
Yeah, just roll to attack. Just straight
It's
up.
just with my quarterstaff, so that's a 14.
Alright, roll damage.
Eight.
Alright, with an 8, you take a smack at the wall. And the wall itself crumbles.
Oh,
I told you, something just happened. See, this looks familiar. This looks. Ooh, I can't. So Q's not how you do it. So how do you do it?
Are you not able to go through?
I'm trying. No, I'm trying to peek. I can see something there. I don't want to
yeah,
go
you,
in.
Yeah, you click on your character and then you hold Q. And then you
Yeah.
should be able
That's
to...
not working for me.
Oh, is the module not on?
is it not on?
Hmm.
Peak is not on for some reason. Yeah, I don't see it active. What the heck?
No,
No,
token
lean,
lean.
lean,
Peek
lean.
around corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
Q's not working for me. It might be because I'm on my laptop. But that doesn't make any sense to me.
Hold up.
Oh, okay. Well, feel free to just move as you would normally. It's
I'll-
just...
I'll
Yeah.
peek in and see what it is, and we
Yeah.
can just say I
Yep.
peeked. What
Yep.
the
We'll
hell
fix
is
it
that
another
thing?
All right, so you peeked around the corner to see that it is a helmet of copper laying on the ground. It seems to be adorned with jewels on the top.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything further? I will step
To
into the room, though, now.
investigate, you need to touch and physically, like, go over things.
I don't want to touch it. Is there anything further I can find out by just
You can do
looking
a
deeper,
perception.
like perception-wise?
Yep, you can just do a perception.
That's an
I'm gonna-
8. Oh, it's bad rolls.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
you
detect
see that
magic.
there is a throne to the north. It is atop a marble riser.
Oh,
And it is also made of the same copper color as the helmet. Now, I'm going to say a little bit that both the helmet and the chair both have rusted and aged over time. So it's not like a full nice copper. It's like that greenish color as it is
Interesting.
aged.
Huh, that's interesting. Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna do my due diligence, Kronos. We should detect magic, figure this stuff out. But I will voice my wants, my desires. I want to sit on that throne and I want to hold that helmet.
why don't you wear the helmet while sitting at the throne?
That, you know what? You're with the good ideas today, Kronos. You're the guy, huh?
I give him like a smile as I'm carrying Lacey, and giving a thumbs up, like following her. All right. We wait till 10 minutes, I guess, for our detect magic.
Okay. Is there anything else that the...
I guess it'll be Drakon.
Yeah, Dracon, is there
No,
anything else that you
I'd
wish
be
to
good
do?
to wait too.
I mean, I guess. I don't think there's anything else. My attention is getting Lacey back to the surface. So
Oh,
Fair enough. So
I guess but I can't do that without these guys. So
you'll just hang on. Okay, with the 10 minutes, detect magic does not detect anything.
well,
There's no magic
before
on
we...
the throne, and there's no magic in the helmet.
Hey, this is actually a good opportunity, I say. The last one had danger because it had magic. This one doesn't. So it has to
Well,
be fine.
that sounds pleasant. I'm gonna take this helmet.
Okay.
Does it look like a helmet? There's nothing crazy inside of it.
No, you just pick up. It's a old, aged copper helmet.
I put on the helmet.
Okay, you put on the helmet. It's a little big for your head.
I'm gonna sit on the throne.
All right. As you put this helmet on and you sit down at the throne, you hear moving of stone.
Oh. Oh.
You look up, the ceiling 15 feet above you. You see a door after door after door opening up further and further and further until about 50 feet up or so. Your dark vision goes how far?
I don't know. I just got a torch.
All right, you don't even have dark vision. So you have a torch that lights up 30 feet and you can't really see
I
past
believe
that
I'm
very
the
much.
only living one with dark vision.
So, regardless, you look up to see a stick fall from above and smack you ploong, on the helmet, and it falls to the ground. Since detect magic is still on, you detect a magical essence from this wand as enchantment.
Oh no.
I guess having just been hit with this stick, unless Kronos like urgently shouts out there's magic on that, I would just out of habit be
Oh.
like, what the fuck? And I go to pick it up.
I just yell magic stick at him. So, magic stick!
I will freeze my step and be like, what kind of magic?
Did you say it? I didn't
It
know
is
if you said it
enchanted.
yet.
It is
Enchant.
Enchanted. Some form
I don't know a whole lot of enchantment stuff. So, should I pick this up? What do we do with it?
What it could do? It could yell at you like the last stick we touched. So, what could happen?
You heard the man. I'll pick it up.
All right, you pick up the stick.
Does anything happen?
No, not that you know of. You do see that the stick itself on the end of it, it's the size of a wand, and on the end is a small little amethyst stone, and then on either side of it is a ruby, and then a jade that come further down on the stick. And at the very bottom, where your thumb would rest, is a sapphire.
Pretty neat. What do you got there, Taisei?
As if, like,
I don't
each of
know.
these stones are placed in a very specific place. And the sapphire itself seems like it can move slightly.
Hmm.
Okay, so could I gather that this is some? I need to like position the sapphire somewhere to activate whatever this is.
You have an idea that the sapphire is just a button.
Oh, I don't know, but this gem here, it's should be the button. I imagine would activate whatever this is. I don't know if we want to test it.
Just give me 10 minutes.
I mean, I can do that. Can we like walk and do that?
Yeah, let's do
We
that.
gotta get Lacey up there. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna lose my detect magic to work on.
I take the helmet with me though. The helmet's coming with me. I didn't take it off. It's just on my head still.
I'm gonna have to look up.
Hmm?
I'm gonna look
You,
up.
you can.
Can you ritual
You
cast
expect
while
me to
moving? Because I
keep it.
kind of doubt that.
Oh,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's true.
if we
can
need to
you-
sit still,
can
we
you-
can.
Yeah. Ritual wise. That's a good point. Well, here's the problem actually. I'm like holding Lacey, and I
Yeah.
can't do somatic. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I think.
So you. would
If
need
I
some-
want.
Yeah. If you're gonna be carrying Lacey, moving and trying to cast, it's too much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where I think the problem
We can
is.
hang out.
Sure.
All right. So you place down the wand and you start drawing your ritual circles and stuff, and you
Yeah.
cast Identify. Another 10 minutes have passed, and you discover this to be a wand of secrets. This wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use your action to expend one of his charges by pressing down that sapphire, in which the amethyst will light up when it reveals that a trap or a secret door is within 30 feet of you. Then you play a slight game of hot or cold with the red ruby and the green jade.
That.
Oh,
It's,
that's very useful. I'll hang on to that.
Yeah, I relay the information to Taisei. I was the one who I could have said anything else.
Well, I appreciate that. You could have opened your book first, God forbid.
That's a good point. I'm gonna read the book.
Now we've done that, I guess I'll be the first to admit I think I got us a little bit lost, guys. So, I mean, I could take another crack at leading us back. I feel like I'm a little more confident now, or when you guys want to lead.
Brian, I'm gonna huff a little bit. I'm gonna carry Lacey, and I'm gonna just start heading. And I would like to roll to see if I remember the way back.
Well,
All right, you can give me a. Your
Wait,
strength
wait.
is only 8, though.
you can't.
Ooh.
You can't carry her, unless
Someone carry.
Yeah, she's.
Someone carry Lacey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would still like to roll to see if
Yep.
I know the way back.
Do a survival check to see if you're able to find your way back.
Survival.
You may do it at advantage because you initially got lost.
I love the logic behind that advantage. You have advantage because you have less options to go fuck up.
You never know.
16.
You're welcome. All right, so with a 16, you do find your way back to the room with the lift. I need someone to give me a d20.
Hey, D20 me. I'll do the 2d20s.
Don't fuck us
16.
up.
All right,
Don't
with
fuck
a
us up.
16, nothing seems to happen on your trip there. Everything seems to be pretty
Yay.
simple and easy. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you guys arrive back at the lift.
Yeah.
Do you,
I'm just gonna go with my arm with Lacey, just tap it on the side.
all right,
yeah,
the lift
yeah.
comes down.
And then I'm like, all right, let's get going, guys. My arms are getting a little tired here.
All right, you all board up, and now you are in the Yawning Portal.
Oh no, I don't want to.
Man, Durgan's gonna be such a bitch about this.
Give me a second. Boop, boop. I don't see the other two. Why don't I? Okay, it looks like I'm just gonna add you guys into the scene. Give me a second. Need you and
Hey, I'm
you.
here. Hey, hello.
Ah, everything has color now.
All right.
Well, you know, moving along.
Oh wow, you guys were only down there for 3 hours,
Yeah.
and you're
I'm going
carrying
to-
another
I
one.
would like to look. I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna be like, I don't care if you ban me from the portal. I will slit your throat. You say another word.
I would never ban anyone from the portal. And little lad, you take a moment, and with your passive perception, you take in that every person in this bar whips and looks at you for threatening Durnan, all with their hands on their hilts. I'd love to see you
nothing wrong.
try.
Hey, now, we're all friends here. I got this manticore head. I went right in front of him.
Oh, would you look at that? A beast of large caliber.
Yeah.
Three of them. Three of them.
Three, fantastic.
And the troll that fed him for good measure.
That is higher expectations now. Fantastic work. And as promised, you guys get to name one of my drinks.
Please, God, I don't care what we pick, but it's got to be better than Donkey Piss.
Hey, Docking Piss is a classic.
Oh my God! You know, I'm just gonna say it. It's like, what about?
Don't say what you're thinking.
No, I'm
Huh?
going to. I'm going to put my. I'm gonna cover his mouth.
Let the alcohol
Also-
die.
Also, while you guys
What?
were away, there was two
Hold
other
up.
ones that came through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got worm ooze now.
What? What about Bobe?
And we also got, I hate this one, Pretty Princess is the other one that was
What
made
the
while you were
fuck is
out.
that? That can't be a creature. There's no creature called that. Durgan, now you're just fucking with us.
No, you bring me a creature, you get to name the drink. The adventurers who brought me a mighty beast named the drink Pretty Princess.
Oh.
You guys
Why?
get to. They wanted
I
a
can understand
pink.
Donkey Piss.
They wanted a pink-colored drink with like little rock candies on the bottom and that nice little rim and a glass little bar. I'm like, it's higher taste
does
than
sound
what
quite
people
nice,
like.
I'll be honest.
It tastes pretty okay. Strawberry. But,
I'm gonna look at Lacey, and I'm gonna look at Durnan, and I'm gonna be like, Changeling Char. Changeling Char.
What about Lacey Whisper?
No, Changeling Char. It needs to be.
How about
It needs
Changeling's
to be light-colored
Whisper?
with-
Changeling
No.
Whisper.
A bit of a compromise.
Cool.
It's
too cool.
better than Changeling Char, I'll be honest.
Too cool. Has to be.
You know, we
done.
gotta bring some class to this place. Durgan's not exactly bringing in the classy clientele, so everyone looks angry. I mean, look at that dude with his dog over there. His dog looks angry.
You know what?
What about-
Fine. I accept this.
Changeling Whisper it is. What do you
Alright.
think?
All right, Changeling Whisper. What is it? What is it made of? Create this cocktail.
I need white. Shit. It needs to be.
Unfortunately,
It
I'm
needs to
all
be
out of bird shit.
And
What about?
it needs to be a primarily white beverage with hints of black in it, and it needs to taste a little burnt.
That would be rough to sell, but I can try. Is the other two in agreement of this?
I disagree. Burnt flavored whiskeys are very popular.
What about some spiced rum with some Fireball cinnamon whiskey on it, and fresh lime juice?
What is the fireball? Like the spell?
What? More like maybe like a little spark of flames.
You'll
What do you
wish
think?
you had the spell cast
That could
on
be
you when
cool.
you drink this.
Cinnamon whiskey is what Fireball would be if you didn't have in fantasy, probably. So
All right, so what'll it be, fellas?
Hmm.
cinnamon whiskey,
Cinnamon
white
whiskey.
coconut Kahlua.
Yeah. Like,
Hold on. Cinnamon whiskey, but just to make your life hell, Durgan, to finish it off, you have to put it inside of a smoke jar.
Smoke jar, so a cinnamon whiskey in a smoke jar with, you said coconut something?
Coconut Kahlua.
All right, you guys made yourself your changeling whisper. The first drink, as he slides each of you a taste of the drink you created.
Let's go.
Yeah, I need one of you to roll
I'm-
a 20.
I'm gonna
Look,
I'm gonna
dude.
look, I'm gonna look at the other two, and if you guys recall, I've only had like a fruity girly drink this one time, and this is not bad. So
each
Well,
of-
we gotta
all
drink
three
it,
of you-
bro.
It's a
We
one.
made it. We've gotta drink it.
All three of you are gonna roll a d20,
Oh, God.
and we're
Oh,
gonna
all
do
three
a
of us.
we're gonna do a 2 out of 3. If it's above a 10, it tastes pretty decent. If it's below
Oh,
a
God,
10,
it's
it's
two.
bad.
Oh, God.
We gotta, please, it's gotta taste good. If this
that
tastes
was
bad,
almost a 19. That literally hovered on 19. I would like to use my I want to use my luck die. No, I want to cast Silvery Barbs.
Oh, my
Silvery
God.
barbs does not. It's only on the next success that you can use silvery
No.
barbs.
I
Should have
want to
been.
cast Silvery
You
Barbs.
should have been a divination wizard with a nat 20
for
at your
people
hands.
to understand, it was a natural 1, a 2, and a natural 1. This drink
Oh.
is terrible.
I
The
want it
worst.
noted, right, that this drink is basically a clone of one that actually exists called the Smoke Show, and that drink's
Yes.
fucking delicious.
It is actually
However,
incredible.
in medieval times
so
and
if
the
it's bad-
abilities of
yeah.
Huh?
If it's bad, it's actually Durnan's fault.
Yeah, I was named Durgan. I've been calling him Durgan this whole time.
Let me finish. Because of what Durnan has available on him, it's not able to be recreated to the way that you guys wanted it.
Durgan, you cheap bastard.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I did it exactly as it says.
This is piss. You served us piss, Durgan.
If you want piss, I got plenty of piss and
You
fiddle
can
out
make
back.
a pink flowery drink with fucking sugar crystals, but you can't make a proper goddamn.
It also can't be that hard, right? It's not like it was complicated. It was just whiskey. It was
Also, we've
just
talked
whiskey
about it
and
so much,
Coca-Cola.
Durgan. Give me a pretty,
That's
pretty princess.
All right, he takes the time, makes a nice pretty princess, and slides it over and goes, "For the pretty princess, here you go."
I hate. Is that something they told you to do too? Could we do
Yes.
that?
Yes, I have to say what they wanted with
Fuck.
the drink.
We'll have to remember that for next time, guys. How's this drink taste?
It's a 14,
How's-
so it's okay. It's better than normal, but
Fuck, it's better than ours.
So,
That's not hard.
nice kind guys. Let's just keep going. I'm like looking at Lacey's body. Like,
Oh shit.
Choke
Yeah, we
can't
should
keep
fix
Lacey.
that.
all right. You guys have yourself a wonderful time. Let's see if they're able to give you those favors again.
Well,
where you
let's
guys
keep
headed to
going.
next?
As we're leaving the tavern, I'm gonna flip him off and say, "Bite me, Durnan."
Come on, guys, let's keep at it.
That's extra, bud.
I've decided that Drakon doesn't hate Durnan. He's just like he's decided that he's gonna have an aggressive rivalry with Durnan.
You guys are headed out into town. Chuck,
Mhm.
I assume Kronos is going to head to the bank first.
Yes, I'll go and get my rainy day.
All right. You walk into the bank, and the goblin gentleman, well dressed in there with a nice suit, yellow shirt this time, and goes, "Ah, how's it going, Kronos? You seem to have a lot more in the bank. We actually were able to find a wonderful investment opportunity. Would you be interested?"
Yeah. What is it?
If you let us use 2,000 of your gold, we'll be able to return this investment by 100%.
Let's do it.
Hold on. 100% of 2,000 is just 2,000 on return. That's not a profit. That's getting his money back.
The way these people talk reminds me of some people.
I know you're not, obviously, yourself an investment banker, Brian, but you just told him, give us 2,000 and we'll give you 2,000 back later.
Yes, Josh, this was as intended.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sure he meant it to be that way, buddy.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway.
Yeah, alright, I'll shut up now. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me.
Give me a second here. Let me see something. Okay. I did a check.
Right. I forgot.
myself.
Kronos is the idiot.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't have that. So he looks like, What about if you make it to 200%?
Oh, Or
Yo.
persuasion.
Alright, Kronos, power. Fucking you get him, dog.
persuasion? Oh god, persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Oh god. I wish I could cast my spells right now, but no. We'll see what happens. 11.
That's just too much. But hey, I'll tell you what. Since you seem to be in the bargaining mood, I can get you 110%.
Fair. It seems reasonable enough.
It does?
All right.
Can I step in really quick?
Hold up.
Before this happens, it'd be like, hey, Kronos, buddy, you... So, they didn't say when you're going to be getting that money back, and we kind of need the money right now to bring Lacey back.
I have 6,000 in the bank. Don't worry about it.
Isn't it 5,000 for the one that isn't the Raven Queen, or are you doing the Raven Queen again? It's your money, so...
What do you guys think? Should we be generous, or...
I think you should go with the Raven Queen route. That is the best one.
You just want your 2,000 gold. Stay out of this.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say Lacey saved my life. She didn't have to. So I think she deserves even more respect than I got.
Well, and what about you, Taisei? What do you think in this type of situation?
I think that these Raven Queen trials are turning out to be more than they are to deal with. So if we can avoid doing that, that'd be awesome.
Alrighty. And he looks at both of you. If that's the deal, then shall we be? Time to go straight to the big, expensive one.
All right.
I guess I'm... He looks at you. He's like, I guess I won't be making that investment, right?
It's unfortunate. All right, you're taking out 5,000,
5,000.
and you're taking it out today.
Yes.
All right. As per the contract that you signed, here's your 5,000, and we deduct 100 for the retrieval process.
Yes, indeed.
Because you have taken out more than 1,000 without a day's notice.
I apologize. Yes, it makes sense. But urgency is in the matter here.
That
We
is
got a friend
perfectly
we need to
fine.
help.
So, Chuck, you now have 5,000 on your person. Please deduct 100 from the bank.
Yep. Let me do this.
So you should have 1,100 left in the bank.
Correct. Thank you. All right. All right. 5,375. I'm overweight with this. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Guys, if you guys can help me out with my money here.
Be careful who you say that to. Only the trusted ones. Take care now. We wait for your next transaction, Kronos.
Sounds good. Catch you later, man. He pulls like the bag of money on the floor with Lacey's body on one hand. All right, let's get moving. So I guess we're gonna head to the special ritual chapel, expensive one.
Yeah.
What is the expensive one again, Brian? Is it devoted to a certain god, or
The
what's the
Dawn
deal with that
Father.
one?
It is devoted to the
Who?
Dawn Father.
The Dawn Father? Who is that?
Sorry, I'm thinking Critical Role. Lathander. Pretty much.
Lathander.
Basically, this is
Hey.
semi-similar.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's a good one.
You guys have arrived in the area of Heroes Rest, where the temples reside, where everything else is. This is the graveyard. You know the Dawn Father to be by the sundial.
Another question
I keep saying
is,
Dawn
what is the?
Father. The Sunkeeper.
It might just be a really dumb question, just D&D lore. What is the relationship between the Dawn Father and my boy Torm in lore?
For
Does anyone know?
With Lathander and Yorm.
Torm.
I want to say that they were friends.
I was gonna say, because being called the Dawn Father just screams, the god of forgiveness and mercy. That just makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, but it's Lathander, the god of mourning. Dawn Father is an entirely different area. Critical Role. I've been listening too much. Forget Dawn Father. It is
Oh, I
literally
see.
just Lathander,
Lathander.
the god of sun and the dawn.
Okay. Oh, that's where you got confused. Got it. But they were friends. Cool. So I was just wondering, because if it's a god related to Torm, I imagine I would probably know a little bit about it, at least backstory stuff. So that's all. I was trying to figure out how to roleplay it. Let's continue.
All right.
Okay.
You guys can move over to.
Guess I am. I'm carrying Lacey with a. Is anybody helping me with this goal, or else we're gonna be coming here in like an hour?
I'm helping you with the gold.
Okay.
I'm not here, but I'm helping you with the gold.
Yeah, who was that person? Who was that person? Shit disappeared. I saw. I'm a witness.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. He looks awfully familiar, like one of those guys across the graveyard that just kind of chilling out. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna move us there. And gonna respect the road. I'm not going through the grave. And
It wouldn't
I'm
let me. I tried.
Yep. And then I confront him. I'm like,
All right.
you just see Kronos just tired from carrying.
Greetings.
And he's like, what is it?
Greetings, lost ones. What can I do for you today?
Can I have a nap?
As you see,
This
that
bitch is
there's
dead.
This bald-haired monk who's holding a staff that has a depiction of a sun on the end of it. He is shirtless underneath his robes itself as they hang on either side, and he's standing there barefoot as well.
Yoked.
Nice. Our friend here, Lacey, she kind of died down in the depths of The Mad Mage.
We have the money. We have the money. Can you help her?
That is unfortunate that they
it's-
passed while within the darkness. And the money is of, let's say, donation. It will take
Yeah.
1,000 for the components, and your chances for it to be successful is based on the donation made. For every 1,000 you put afterwards, increases the chance by 25%. As
So,
gold
guaranteed.
radiates like the morning sun.
I see. So if we donate technically 4,000, then it's 100%
5,000.
guaranteed.
No, 5,000 is the guaranteed.
Oh, he said 25% increase, so it's like 4. Oh, yeah.
So if you give 2,000, it's at 25%. You give 3,000,
Okay,
it's at
gotcha.
50.
I see. Gotcha. So it is 5,000 for guaranteed. Okay, gotcha. Let me see this because this is Chrono's flaw here. Can we like do maybe a 75% chance? Like 1,000 should be good.
Buddy, if we were like low on cash and couldn't do it, like I'd say we give it a shot, but come on, man.
And then he looks at you. Do a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
The one flaw this is picky with money.
9. Listen,
Oh.
man, hey, it's up to you, really.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm like, actually, I could just slit your throat.
You know,
I'm
those
gonna-
friends don't always work.
Well,
Please understand
first time for
that
everything.
those who walk here and seek assistance from the light itself must not give in to such violent tendencies. This is my first an advice and warning.
Understood. Great. Great person.
I am the
What do you
keeper of
use
the
for
sun
scalp
if
scalp
you need
care?
to
Let's see, that
refer
bitch
to
is
me.
shiny.
He looks and he's like, fine, 5,000 gold.
Thank you.
It is what it
He
is.
puts his hand out and you kind of like lug this amount of gold onto his
Yeah.
hand, and his hand
Yeah.
does not shift at all from
Mhm.
the weight. He then
Yeah.
takes the gold and it starts to float upward further and further until you guys have to like blink out of the way because it actually moves in towards the sun and vanishes. You then see a very large diamond come down from above, and he grips it in his hand and he says, "The recipient, please lay her in front of me."
Yep, here she is. So he gently put her down in front of him.
He then puts the diamond just before, mutters a small incantation, and you see the staff starts to glow brightly. You guys are blinded for just a moment and everything, and then when you blink open, you see your eyes, the diamond is gone. And he looks back and goes, "You left out some information. Should have known prior. She was in a quest for the Raven Queen, wasn't she?"
Yeah, it might have happened. Why? Is that like
Believe
important?
That means there is no soul to return to this body. That means the Raven Queen has claimed her due. I'm sorry.
But she didn't complete the quest. I thought.
Oh,
This is the price that you take for coming back at her expense. Especially since the Raven Queen guarantees that return at, half the cost at a great task. She still needs to claim her dues, and everything she stands for is against revival. Your fate of death happens when it happens. And as he gestures to Lacey on the ground, this here is the cost.
Yeah, it's a heavy cost.
If you mentioned this before, I could have prevented you from losing that, but now it is within my god's embrace, and for that, I am sorry.
No,
That's
that's
what
annoying.
it is. Can I get like a blessing or something from this too?
Yeah, yeah. We didn't get anything out of it. It's like a some kind. Not a full refund. I feel like that's be disrespectful, but like partial, maybe.
Let me speak to my
Drakon.
god and see if I can.
Dracon's gonna leave. I would like to go to the Temple of the Raven Queen.
Oh,
I
give
don't.
me
I do not
one
care
second.
if these guys are following me or not.
catch you later, Drakon.
I'm gonna go with him, I suppose. You get your money back. You figure something out.
I'm not much of a religious guy, but sir.
You got this. I believe in you.
Okay, catch you then, Taisei.
Give me a second.
Master, I am usually an atheist, but I can try to not be one.
That is an intriguing thing to say.
What? What a weird thing to say to a person.
Although I cannot grant you a blessing, I can, however, grant you an item from the coffers if you so choose.
I think that will work out, I guess.
Very well.
That's no problem.
He then raises his hand towards the sun and calls upon, and he says, Lathander, please grant a blessing upon them in the form from the coffer. And then you see you blink for a moment because you're blinded because you guys are looking into the sun. And then the next thing you know, the gentleman is holding a mace. This mace is silver, and it has 3 prongs on the very top. And it's very solid in its look. And in the inside of it is a single yellow gem. And he goes, this is a Mace of the Light. In all intents and purposes, it's a +1 mace that when you hit an undead creature, it deals an additional 2d6 radiant damage.
Oh, wow. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he basically, he tries to do a prayer of what he could try to do, like, in his memory, like, of all these things he talked about. He's not good at it, though. He's just like, Lysander, thank you for everything. Thank you for being a god and helping people. Much
It's
appreciated.
peace out, deuces. when he pounds his chest, does a peace sign.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I will use this in the name of light.
Alright, well...
Peace out, much love, stay sexy.
I wish you the best of luck with this, and although I can't give you back the amount, this should cover.
Thank you, Jacob. Thank you.
I'm so
you,
glad I
gods.
stayed to see this.
Thank you, man.
Now, there is one thing that you guys will notice. Drakon, you have moved ahead forward. But as you guys are conversing, you see a
I'd be
cloaked...
following him.
So, Kronos, you'd be the only one to notice that a cloaked figure walks
Oh.
up to Lacey's body.
Oh,
Bone clad has come to claim his tool. Places her hand on Lacey,
huh?
and they both teleport out of there.
What? This is gonna be bad.
Alright, now we switch to the other two.
Oh.
You guys are walking up to the Raven Queen, the Veil Keeper.
Just basically, Kronos will take a moment, sorry, and he'll be like running to them now. But yeah, we'll get him the time while he's doing that.
As we're walking up, I kind of am like, I'm not here to like stop you or anything. Just like have at the back of your mind that this is like a big god deity thing. Like, so we could die. Well, you could die. I'm just along for the ride.
You don't have to come.
I don't, but we've been worked pretty well together so far. As little time as it has been.
Look, my father and brother are beholden to the gods. They think that they are just and that that the good they do outweighs the bad. I'm not a plaything for them. I never have been. And I don't mind doing their bidding if I get something in return.
I mean, hey, I get that, man.
If they think I'm not going to bitch, no matter how evil the god is, they can go to hell.
Nah, I get it. I'm not one for doing bidding either. So at the very least, we can talk to their godly customer service and call someone a bitch. I'm all for it.
I'm going to. So I would like to. Is the preacher dude who normally stands here
The Veil
at
Keeper
this
is
temple?
standing in front of the darkened temple where you see that waterfall of water that is clear as day and no sound.
I never saw the waterfall of water. I was dead, remember? And I wasn't allowed to be in the. I wasn't allowed to be in the call.
You did wake up in that room, so you would have seen it previously, anyways. It's just I never explained it
Correct.
to you. I'm just saying that there
Correct.
is
It
a
was never
mirror-like-
described to me, so I just saw it.
There is a mirror-like waterfall behind her, and it is black, dark.
Right. Yes.
All right, you guys may walk up to the Veil Keeper if you so choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right up to her.
Hello, child. What do you seek from the Raven Queen today?
First, I'd like it if Chuck controlled my token and moved him up there. Personally.
Sorry, I'm trying to make descriptions here. The custom
That's the
item.
first thing I would like. So I'm going to I'm gonna get I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna just
You're gonna see
I'm gonna
that
glare
most
at her
of
and I'm gonna say
face is hidden from a darkness, a veil. The only thing you can truly see is just a little bit of red lipstick on her lips. Is the only thing you truly see from her face.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, I don't know much about praying to the Raven Queen. Just the same as any other god. Get down on my knees, put my hands together, say, "Oh, please, Lord," or can I just speak my mind and she'll hear?
That's not how faith works, and those usually decide how they want to devote their own prayers. But for the Raven Queen, it is usually nice to walk through the water.
I'm gonna turn to Taisei and I'm gonna be like, "You probably should stay here."
Shout if you need like a fireball or something.
I'm gonna walk through the water.
Okay.
Alright. As you walk through the water, you don't feel any wetness, but you feel a chill, a coldness that seeps down into you, and your senses start to dull and vanish one by one until eventually you are floating in a void, an emptiness. You hear the cawing of a raven every so often, and then you hear simple words speak out. Speak.
You know, I hope you're not expecting any offer honorifics or me to get down on one knee. But I'm gonna say something. As long as you listen, I won't. You won't have to find another toy to play with. She gave her life for me. She gave her life for me. She knew the risk and she did it anyway. She didn't have to do that. She didn't know who I was. Or hell, maybe she did, and that's why she did it. I don't know. What I do know is that her death was early. Even by the standards of a god. who wished to use her as a tool. You got nothing from her. And yet you still collected before that due. I'm going to continue to do this job. I want to strike another deal with you. You don't need to resurrect her. That's not what I'm going to ask. I want you. I don't know her story. I don't know everything. I know she was running from something or someone. I do this job for you. I slay that lich. Add on the clause that you make whoever it was that she was running from pay. Do that and you've got your tool.
There was no tool. There was only the deal. And I will claim what is rightfully owed if this quest is not completed. You do not stand in a point to bargain. And then your vision returns and you're back just before the waterfall as you're, like, before you were walking through.
I say we have a problem!
Breathing heavily.
What?
Oh, some little girl kind of poof Lacey away.
Oh wait, what? I'm gonna need you to slow down. What the fuck did you say to me?
Little girl, and he puts his side, like his hand right there, showing you the size of her. She touch, and he touches you, and then poof.
You know, that's what you said, and then you repeated it. It's not more clear.
They disappeared. They went bye-bye. Like, swoosh, swash, swash.
Yeah,
I'm going
I got that much.
I'm going to walk by them back to I'm gonna walk just past Taisei and Kronos, completely ignoring Kronos's lack of modest energy. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop just behind them walking away, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do her bidding. I'm gonna beat the Mad Mage. And I'm gonna show that Raven Queen bitch who's boss. I need a drink. And I'm just ignoring everything and walking back to the Yawning Portal.
Okay. So you continue forward towards the Yawning Portal. You guys are now in this conversation. And a armored gentleman wearing a brown poncho who has 2 pistols on either side of his hip is walking up to you. He has dark brown hair and seems to be a little bit of a more rugged character than you thought, seen a scrap or 2.
Hey, so do you know who that is?
Not a clue. I don't know what this fucking Jack Daniel looking motherfucker is.
Alright, let me do the introductions. I'm really good at this. How do you do? My name is Kronos. How about you?
Oh, I hated that.
Calyx. He
Caleb.
reaches out his right hand, and the first thing you notice about his right hand is that it is not real. It is a prosthetic limb.
Oh my god, Kronos is fascinated. Let me do an investigation check on this.
Alright, give an investigation.
20.
With a
Jesus.
20, you feel that there is more to this arm than you can imagine. Like, when you're looking at it, there is no mechanical components to this arm. It is just strictly metal. But for some reason, he is able to move it as if it was his own limb. You feel that there is some magical work within this arm.
Well, Calyx, your arm. Oh my god. These intricacies. How do you do that? There's nothing that most would make it move, but...
I have no idea. It's a really long story, and well, we're strangers, so it's not really
fair
any of your
enough.
business.
My apologies. Sorry. I'm a fascination of different type of, like, way artificer equipment or, magic items. Like, it's quite fascinating.
That's cool, bro. That's cool.
But anyway, so wrong impression here. So, Calyx, right? Sorry.
Yeah, you said Kronos?
Kronos. Yes, Kronos is my name. And over there is, I point, and at you, Taisei.
Howdy, yeah. Taisei.
Yes, Taisei. He's a friend of mine. We got another friend, Drakon. He's on a good mood. He's grabbing a drink, right? Yeah.
Well, the drink sounds pretty good right now. You boys heading down into the dungeon anytime soon?
We are actually. Just gonna give it a day, rest up, maybe lose a kidney again. But
I don't even want to know. But yeah, you guys need another guy in your party.
I say, we need
I
some.
mean, we do. I don't know if the kid. He might think it's too soon. I don't know.
That's a good point.
We'll give it
So-
a shot.
No. We'll meet each other. How about this? The plan will be you come in the bar and do your reintroduction again. And then it'll be like,
Yeah,
everything calm down.
You can meet us. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
You want me to reintroduce myself?
Yeah, it's weird. Don't worry. It's better this way, right?
He's kind of new to adventuring. He's on this whole. I'll let him explain it.
Did I come in at a bad time?
Yeah. Just last party member just fucking died, and Raven Queen took her.
Yeah.
Calyx's face, already hard, seems to harden or soften a little bit, and he claps your shoulder.
Oh.
Kronos, I know what it's like to lose people, and it never gets easy. So yeah, I mean that sucks. I don't want to try to make light of it, but yeah, I'll reintroduce myself to you guys for the kid's sake. But someone's got to tell him he needs to toughen the fuck up.
And you're not wrong.
I
I feel like he's not gonna have a choice in the matter if another person dies.
And you do see like a little stuttering, like Chrono's like inside of. He's like, yeah, it never ends, right? And then he's like, but like you said, we gotta keep moving forward. So appreciate it, Calyx. We'll do this reintroduction. It should go well.
We appreciate you bearing with us for this.
Hey, time will tell.
He nods.
All right, then you guys make your way back to the Yawning Portal. Are you going elsewhere first?
I guess we'd be going back there so we can get this introduction started.
Is there a cigar shop on the way?
You can find one or two along the way.
All right. How much?
Who's this red-haired bitch?
All right, so it depends on the, let's just say the quality of it. If you're looking for some high-quality cigars, you can get like 10 for like 15 gold.
Cheap stuff.
You're looking for the cheap stuff? 1 gold for, sorry, it should be like 5 gold for a box of 20.
All right, cool.
Alright, so Drakon, you arrive back at the Yawning Portal. Durnan is sitting there, well, not sitting there, standing by the bar, looking at you as you're walking over. Did it go well? You don't seem to have anyone around you, and I see a furrow on that brow, so I take it didn't go as planned. Hello? As he waves in front of the
I was
face
muted.
of-
I didn't realize I was muted. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna have the same glare I've had this whole time, and I'm gonna just say, Durnan, shut up and get me one of those awful changeling whispers.
Alright, can do. Roll another d20.
Hold on, gotta pull it up. It's just as bad.
Yep, as bad as you remember it. But this time you seem to be acquiring the taste of it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Or I just don't give a fuck. I like to think one of the reasons that's really bad is because he just went really, really fucking heavy on the fireball. So, like, just a couple shots of this and I'm fucking done.
Okay, so you just sit there drinking a couple shots and stuff, and after some time has passed, the other guys show up.
Get started.
Yeah, both of them selected.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Taisei? Another, drink of the Changeling Whisper?
Yeah, that sounds about right. No.
Alright. Well, Dracon, how was your drink?
I'm ignoring him completely.
Oh, well, Taisei, I guess a drink's on me. How about that? Each of one of us, right here. I look at Durden to pay for it.
All right. Starts handing out the drinks and stuff for you guys. Thanks for the patronage.
Yes, anytime. Move that.
Durnan.
Yeah, ooh, a new face around here. I'm Durnan, the proprietor. Seems you already know my name. I run the Yawning Portal here. If you're looking to go down into the well over there, into the dungeon of that Mad Mage, it's 50 gold to go down. Usually it's paid for by a party.
Well, let's start with the drink. What do you got?
All right, so we got our list of usual stuff, but if you're looking for the specialty drinks, I personally recommend Donkey Piss.
I'm gonna just say no to that.
All right, well, we got Pretty Pretty Princess as well as the new Changeling Whisper.
Huh. Oh, that sounds interesting.
All right, is that what you're ordering?
Yeah, you should try it. It's the good stuff. He says, Tronos files, but winks at you terribly.
Like really super obvious, like whole face just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try the Changeling Whisper.
All right, so he charges you 5 silver for it, and he gives you the drink. Since you are a new addition to this, you may roll a 20 to see how this one comes out.
Oh boy.
Come on, keep it bad roll, so this will be like a memory loud.
Oh, why won't the? There we go. 3.
Yes, let's go.
As bad as the rest of them. It is horrendous of a drink.
Ugh.
It burns the back of your mouth a lot.
It's great, right? Wakes again.
I like the burn. That's pretty good.
Yeah, look at Taisei. Hey, Taisei, Dracon. This guy likes to drink. We need an extra party member, right? To help out. Smiles and looks at you both.
I mean, we are gonna want at least 4 before we head back down there.
What do you think, Dracon? Somebody trying our drink out? Good impressions, first impressions, right?
Can I assume that with my passive perception earlier, I saw him walk up to the others as I was walking away?
You were
Like, I would let.
I mean, you
gone.
were
You
on a
left.
mission.
You left
did say
with
you
a
was.
mission.
That's fair.
You were tunnel visioned. You were angry, so you wouldn't have had the time to really look around.
Okay.
For it. How?
Gotcha. So I don't know what I don't actually know what's happening here.
However, with a passive investigation of 18, you feel as though there has been a little bit of a setup.
Hold on. Let me do my deception with disadvantage, but no.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, bad.
You, You did not beat his 18.
Yeah.
To be fair, I also have I also am given I forget if it's a plus or just advantage on rolls to figure out if people are lying or just shit like this. That's literally the Inquisitor Rogue thing. So
You know something is up.
this is literally
we won't put more.
yeah,
than
this is
that.
literally the one thing that I'm designed to pick up on. So it's great.
So however you
I'm gonna
wanna
look.
work-
I'm gonna
Sorry,
look
didn't
and
mean
I'm
to
gonna
sit
be
on you.
like, I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
the other two, and I'm Taisei and Kronos, and I'm gonna be like, what? You thought I was you thought I was too angry or something to agree that we need another? I'm angry. I'm not stupid. If he's
Fair enough.
competent, and if he's competent and he doesn't mind staying out of my way when I do my shit, then fine. Looks
All
capable
right.
enough.
Listen, kid. No one wants to be in your way. I'm just trying to get down inside the dungeon. So,
Listen. Either way, all of us agree that we can go our ways of doing it, but we need to always work together. You know, it's not gonna be easy. We just even did just the first layer. There's much more out down there. So let's.
I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna be like, "You're honest. I like that, but not kid. Don't call me kid. Not to my face.
all right, bud.
Not that dude. Whatever."
All right, guys. Another changeling whisper for everyone here.
Ernan, can I smoke in here?
Yeah, that's fine. You look around and you actually see like there's a couple other people like in the far corner, just having some small cigars as they're looking over. Like they have these nasty scars across their face, like a bear just mauled their face.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Before I forget,
My kind
I'm
of
gonna get
people.
up. I would like to bring the Witherheart over to fucking what's his name?
you see that?
Via Uday.
Yes, thank you for the name. You see the old fat gentleman sitting there nicely dressed. He has a white cloth as he's wiping away some of the sweat, nice top hat, monocle, and he looks at you and you walk up with this item. Well, hello there. Good to see that you made it back. You got any items to sell?
Yeah, not a pleasant one though.
Nah, magic
And
item is a magic
I'm
item.
I'm gonna take out the heart.
That
in
looks
the
like
case.
a heart, not a magic item. However, let me tell you a little bit of a... And you see him twist the monocle, and it lights up with different colors and stuff. And it seems like there's a multiple array, like a heads-up display that appears in front of him as he goes through. My, that is a very interesting item, but as per, it is a magical item. So, per my promise on it, I called it a rare, yes?
Yes, you
Yes.
called it a rare magic item.
All right.
Yes.
All right. He puts out his hand. Do you give him the magic item?
I'm gonna be like, one of ours died getting this to you.
I'm very
Just
sorry
so
that
you
happened
know.
to you. It was part of the adventuring, is it not?
Yeah,
I'm very sorry for your
just
loss.
figured you'd want to know.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna hand it to him.
all right. You hand him the box. He closes the box. And then he takes out like a particular board. It's a wooden board that he places on the table itself. And it has like a runic circle on it with like 2 dials. He places the box in the circle, turns the dial, and you see it light up brightly and then flash away. And then he turns the dial back, goes to the second dial, and turns that 3 times over. And then you see another bright flash, and there is a pouch sitting there. He then hands you the pouch and goes, "Here you are, 500 platinum, as promised for a rare magical item." As he holds out the bag.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna look in the bag just to make sure it looks to be all there.
Yeah,
Good business tactics, you know.
yeah, it feels like 500. an honest deal.
All right.
Pleasure doing business.
Ah.
As he puts his hand out for a handshake.
I'm gonna think. Dracon's gonna think for a second, and he's sort of gonna sigh out as if he's letting something go, and he's gonna shake his hand. He's like, hopefully next time I'll be in a better mood.
That's perfectly fine. I understand that loss is a very difficult thing for many adventuring parties. But anytime you come up with any useless, or I shouldn't say useless, magical items you no longer require, feel free to sell them to me. Oh, bye, Uday.
I'm a smirk, and I'm a smirk with the kindest smile I can, and I'm gonna look him dead in the eye, and I'm gonna be like, I forgot how much I hate businessmen. But I'm sure you get that a lot, huh?
Not at all. I am a very nice businessman. Most of the people around here like doing business with me. Anyway, take care of yourselves. You see that there is another adventuring party walking up with like a couple like odd end common magical items to sell to him.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna go back and I'm trying to, what's 500 platinum split 3 ways?
That's 5,000 gold.
5,000 gold.
Is that an even split?
Nope.
No, it's not. Oh, you mean 500 platinum is 5,000 gold?
Yes.
Yes.
It would
So,
be 1,666.66667.
Yep. Because you can.
So you each get
What the
166
fuck?
platinum with one person getting one extra.
Wait, I'm sorry. Oh yes.
Wait, hold on.
I'm.
Oh yeah, you guys
no,
are splitting it
I'm
3
going.
ways.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the extra. I'm gonna slide it over, and I'm gonna be like, here. Sorry for the cold shoulder. To what was your character's name again, Jacob?
Calyx.
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 All right, I'm gonna slide that over to Calyx and say sorry for the cold shoulder. Been a long day.
Thanks.
He better fucking appreciate that. That's an entire platinum.
Wait, how much was it?
1 platinum.
You got a
10 gold.
platinum.
A platinum?
Yes.
Oh.
A platinum.
I'll fucking take it. Your boy Calyx
Better
is kind
fucking take it.
of broke.
Better take it. I ain't gotta give you shit. This was the peace offering from Drakon.
And he looks. So, Darren, what's the best drink you got? Because.
How many times do I have to say to you? It's donkey piss, but you guys don't like it.
Well,
It's not
you
we
know,
don't like donkey
Just
piss, we don't
name
like
it
the name.
something better.
Yep.
How am I
We're gonna
supposed
call-
to
I'm
name
gonna
it
call
something
it-
better? Like it
I'll call
rolls
it
off the
DK for
tongue.
now.
It's something you'll never forget.
Well, hey, listen, boys. When are you planning on heading back down inside the old dungeon?
Oh,
We probably should do a quick rest at the very least, but
All
I
right,
think
sounds
no
it's-
good.
reason we can't go down shortly.
We'll hang out for a few hours here, and then I say we go down.
Well, you boys, I'll meet you back here in a couple hours then, whenever you're rested up. All right.
yeah, it's gonna be a long. I'm feeling like a long rest for Chronos.
Yeah, I'm thinking as well.
Oh,
Dracon's like, so do you guys say out loud you're gonna actually go sleep?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So if that's just something that's shared with the group, and it's also shared that, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot your name again.
Calyx.
Just
That's gonna take me a
imagine
minute.
his character's name is K, and he likes to lick.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I want to imagine that, but
K licks.
Calyx, I'm
You know
gonna
what?
I'm gonna look
Calyx.
Alex.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, yo, Calyx, why don't you let me buy you a drink at another place I know of?
Yeah, that sounds good. Probably close to where I'm gonna sleep for the night anyway.
All right, I'm gonna leave with Calyx. I'm gonna take him to that gentleman's club we went to.
You could go to the gentleman's club. Are you now?
Yeah, the one
Okay, what was the name of that place?
I don't
Sleeping
remember,
Kitten?
but
Smiling kitten.
Smiling Kitten. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
that's where we're going.
Fair enough.
All right, so you arrive at the Smiling Kitten Gentlemen's Club. You guys come back, and the proprietress who's there is just like, "Oh, welcome back. You guys had a lovely time last time you were here. You were such a rowdy bunch, but you were so much fun."
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna be like, why don't you show my friend here a good time on me?
Yeah, sure. Are we looking for the special deal, or are we just looking for a good time?
How much was the special deal, Brian?
The special deal is 30 gold. Your birthday
Yeah, I'll pay
was
60 gold and we'll do it for both of us.
All right. So you guys get brought to a booth. There's plenty of girls that come around on either side, or men, depending on how you want to go. And they serve you drinks, and you spend a few hours there drinking, having a good time.
After the drinks have been flowing a little bit, I want to know. I want to pick up on. How first off, is how heavy are you drinking there, Calyx? How
Calyx
much
is
are
a
you taking advantage
functioning
of the offer?
alcoholic,
I see. Okay.
but also is not
so-
an idiot. So he's not like chugging, but he's drinking, but he's not.
After I've gotten him plenty
All right.
I was about to say lubed up. That's not what I want to say at all.
Constitution saves
After
from
I've got
both of you first,
Okay. Sure. I can
as
do
you
that.
have been drinking a lot.
22.
I have
you're,
been drinking a
You're
lot.
a little bit on the tipsy side, but you're okay. You're still okay.
18.
Rock-on, you're definitely in the tipsy range. Like you're really close to getting to that drunk state, but not quite there yet.
Got it. So since he's also relatively close, I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna just I would assume that conversation had been going.
Yeah, you
And
had
I'm
different
essentially tell him,
conversations and stuff, small talk.
I'm essentially tell him pseudo what happened. Just that our last party member died. Fighting the manticores and their caretaker, etc. And then I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, it's kind of funny. You showed up almost at the exact perfect time when we needed someone. And we hadn't even started looking yet. How does that happen?
Well, I guess coincidence.
Coincidence. See, the problem I have with coincidence is coincidences really aren't that common, are they? I mean, I've been dealing for the last several days with, gods and chain events being activated by simply a person sitting on a chair or a person, saying just a single word can cause an entire chain of events that, if I didn't know any better, would also be considered just coincidences. I'm young. When I grew up rather well off,
Okay.
but I'm not an idiot. So if you try anything, I hope you're not expecting to come out of that dungeon unscathed.
Listen, Dracon, right?
What I said my name was.
Coincidences are as crazy as one night you're just doing your job, being the town guardsman, following a lead, trying to stop some shady black market dealers. The next thing you know, you're lying in a puddle of your own blood, next to some rare fucking magic item that you have no idea what the fuck it does. So in a last-ditch effort to save yourself and maybe some more of your men, you decide to go ahead and attune to that fucking magic item. And then you start getting nightmares, dreams, whatever the hell you want to call them. And you start getting a calling. And sometimes you find yourself in the presence of some weird fucking punk like you who wants to start talking shit and threatening me. I'm gonna go down inside that fucking dungeon. And I'm gonna do every goddamn thing I can to get through it. You think I'm gonna threaten you? You're fucking stupid. If you think I'm gonna double cross you, you're fucking stupid. I know what goddamn's loyalty is. Now, if you want to keep drinking and let these bimbos dance on your lap, we can keep doing that. But if you want to go outside in the street and see what I'm made of, we can do that too. Either way, it doesn't bother me one fucking bit. So what's it gonna be, Drakon?
I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna just squint for a sec, and then I'm just gonna start laughing, and I'm gonna be like, "Keep that attitude, and we'll be just fine." Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. There we go. Problem solved.
So hold on, guys. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, it was
What?
out.
Hold
What's
on.
up? What's
Hold
up?
on. Okay.
up?
So
What's up?
first, all right, we're gonna do best of 3. So Kronos 1 win, Taisei 1 win, Kronos 2 wins, Kronos 3 wins.
What did I miss?
Taisei, you passed out first. Kronos
Yep.
wins the 100 gold from you.
You guys having a drinking
shit.
contest?
I
I'm
thought that was
100
us.
gold lighter.
No, that's not.
So on the side while it was going on, fucking Chucky messaged me, "Hey, check the Foundry chat." And I was just like, first one to pass out gets 100, loses 100 gold. Yeah.
Get it dirty, give it a round until we pass out.
So Taisei, you are now passed out, and Kronos, you
100
are
gold lighter.
heavily drunk. You are drunk. You are heavy.
Oh
You are
god.
moving around. The world itself is spinning. You see like doubles and triples of things.
Taisei, I won the goal. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna give him 100 gold. The opposite of what happens.
Do you actually? Do you just put it on my
Yes.
passed out body?
Yes. Get on that.
Fuck yeah! So I'll keep my gold and I get 100. Sweet.
Yes. You're doing all right, Taisei. Thanks for the 100 gold. Let me bring you back up to the room. All right. Let's see how that goes.
All right. You may roll in athletics with disadvantage.
Oh god.
She dropped me down these
You
stairs.
drop Taisei twice. Once down the stairs, you will take 1 bludgeoning, Taisei. And once, because you were walking a little too close to the railing, you kind of tip him over, and he falls down 15 feet. So I'm going to roll a d6 plus 1. So you'll take 5 bludgeoning from the fall. As you fell
that
from
was
the
a
upper
smart.
balcony. Durnan goes,
That was
be careful with that.
yeah. That was a smart move. I'll just drag him. I'm gonna drag his body.
So you
As his
start
head keeps
dragging,
getting hit.
yeah, his head is hitting off every stair as you bring him up and dragging him across the floor to his room.
Yep.
You get there. Taisei, you'll take 1 more bludgeoning just from the trauma.
Okay. Well, now I'm in my room and I'm ready for the long rest.
Yeah. And then for the other 2, you guys continue drinking until you black out, or are you guys heading out?
Well, Drakon, I
would.
think I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate
mean,
the.
I would- Probably let him know that he can come back to stay in the room at the inn if he doesn't have a more comfortable place to stay, because I've got one for all of us.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna go sleep where it's more comfortable to me. And Calyx is gonna wander outside of the Smiling Kitten. He's gonna find the nearest stable. He's gonna get nice and comfy in the hay. He's gonna kick his boots off and he's gonna fall asleep, like, fast.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Fair enough. Dracon, anything
Alright.
you wish to do as he is run off on his own? You head back to the inn. Take a long rest as well.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Perfect. You guys all can click long rest.
Cool.
And you all awaken to the.
Oh
new
yeah, this whole
morning.
time Dracon has been at 12 HP, so maybe that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is beating down on you. You guys are going over, and the ones who are drinking heavily have a hard, heavy hangover. And you're like,
Ugh.
oh, this is the worst. But you roll out of bed and you kind of make it down. Durnan is there, wide-eyed as he usually is, regardless of the time of day, sees you guys walking down. It's a little on the slower side of things, but I'm not going to remove all these tokens. So you guys are able to see that Durnan has breakfast ready to go for people. So you guys come up and he serves you breakfast. If you pay the gold, he gives you breakfast, the drink, as well as a tea that helps with hangovers. And
Calyx
you-
is already eating and drinking whenever you guys get there.
Yep,
Oh
perfect.
man, what a day yesterday. Ugh. Hey, Calyx.
Hey, what's going on, Kronos?
Oh, I basically had a bet with Taisei, and I won.
Yo. What was the bet?
Drink until one of us passed out.
Yeah.
And I... Well, I'm 100 gold more, wherever that was. Anyway.
You
Hmm?
you boys ready to head down inside the dungeon?
I think
If
we
you're
are.
all
Yeah,
got your shit taken care of.
I think I'm good. I think we can be able to handle it.
Yeah, I'm prepared. I've made it out alive both times.
All right, Durnan, what's the deal? How do we get down inside this damn
50
thing?
gold. Whoever pays gets the sigil. The sigil is how you come back up. So if you don't have the sigil on your hand, that hand needs to come with you to come back up the lift. If not, you're climbing
I'll
back
sl-
up, and
I'll
I
s-
wish you luck.
Question.
That's-
I'll slide
Oh,
it over.
God.
Hold on.
Oh.
Darren, what happens if we take extra 50 gold for maybe a backup hand?
I mean, I wouldn't
off-
say no to an extra payout, but yeah, if you want to pay 100 gold to go down, it still only works once. But I could mark 2 people with sigils.
I think it's
Seems
probably best as a
counterintuitive.
backup. Well, backup solution. One of us get kidnapped. You never know.
How much? I apologize. When we split it, how many pieces of gold, platinum did we each get?
166.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, look. If that's what you guys
I'll
are gonna
give him
do,
the 50 gold.
Mhm.
Just the 50 gold.
All right. He takes your hand, takes the money, pays it for the components, puts on the sigil. You get that glowing green on the back of your hand.
All right. And so are we doing it for 2 people or 1 people? Sorry. I'm trying to...
I think 2 people's a little counterintuitive since it won't work like
Well-
a second time coming down. It just means we'd have, and worst case scenario, we have established we can just cut off someone's hand.
But if somebody gets kidnapped or gets eaten, there's no way to go back up.
I mean, you could just climb.
True. Climb.
hey, look, I'll put 15 gold for that second sigil.
Good.
You put 15. That I think he's saying you need to chip in the rest.
I'll put in the
That's-
chip in the 50 right there as a backup. Just in case.
Kronos can't do math.
Okay.
So he
All
looks
right, well-
he looks at Calyx and goes,
Yeah.
he's just gonna take the 50 from Kronos and put the sigil on his hand.
All right, well, I take
there
my
you are.
15 gold back then.
Hey, you're 15 gold richer.
Well, are we ready to do this?
Let's head
On
back
we go.
down.
Yeah.
We can't
Alright,
can't just go worse than the last couple times.
Pause there. I don't want you guys transferring quite yet.
No. Okay. You're the dungeon daddy.
Calix is like fourth dimensionally telling like the DM that like you. Calix, what did you just say there?
Oh, sorry, I broke the fourth wall.
What? You can do that?
Yeah, it's a gift that I got from my robotic hand.
I see. Oh, man, that's intriguing. I wish
Yeah, I
I
could
could do that.
talk directly to the dungeon master.
Huh?
The Mad Mage himself?
No, this dude named Slagathor.
Slagathor.
That's a weird.
What?
That's a weird name.
Yeah, I didn't come up with it.
Sounds like a really bad sex thing, honestly.
Mm.
I don't know, man. You don't want to mess with things with DMs or something like that. They could destroy you.
I
I
don't
heard.
feel like I should be talking in any of this scenario. Right now. Just saying.
Well, all right, boys. Where do we go?
Well, we kept trying
Well-
to push north.
Hold on, Kyle. I need to light a torch. Hold on, everyone, give me a fucking second.
Oh,
Hello,
Okay.
that's so much
disembodied
better.
voice of the DM.
Oh,
Mace of the Light.
So-
Does that give light too, by the way? All right.
How
makes
far did you
sense.
make it north, Kronos?
yeah, hit the light. Yeah, we've gone north. We can continue our exploration there, or we can head south.
I mean,
Suppose
Well-
are our options.
how far
I
did you
mean,
make it north?
isn't the entrance to the second floor in the Manticore room or after the Manticore room?
I guess we didn't explore it. We just kind of like killed the Manticore and then left. So we can head back there and see what we can find.
I agree with Taisei.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
Good
you
call.
capable of, by the way, Calix? We never really understood what skill set you do. What we should try to prepare for.
I fuck people up.
With swords
Uh,
or the guns? And he looks at the guns.
All right, hold on.
yeah, I can.
Cool.
So you guys
Oh.
walk into the room without really paying attention, and you
Oh,
see
man.
that
Those
there
spiders are
large-
upside down.
No, hold on. Wait a minute.
I
was
thought they were
letting
dead.
Them talk. I would absolutely be checking for traps and all this other shit because we ran into this problem last time.
I assumed those
I was
were
just
dead.
letting my fellow players talk.
So, that's why I paused the game. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have made it to the door and entering. Please let me
Mhm.
explain. You see that the corpses of the bandits are being munched on by very large spiders. These spiders are about 5 feet across and stand at about 2.5 feet. You see a little bit of like a green dripping through the teeth of these creatures
I'm using my
Those are
bow.
your favorite kind of spiders, right, dude?
as they are eating the corpses.
I mean, they don't sound great. Well, gentlemen, this wasn't here last time. How do we proceed?
Well, we either go and just smack face at them, confront them. We don't want them to come back at us and hunt us down.
Oh, Brian, for clarity's sake, every time before we go down, I do cast Mage Armor on myself. I have been keeping track of the first level spell slot, but I did realize I haven't actively been telling you that.
Okay. It's good to know you have mage armor on.
All
Alright.
Well,
So how do you guys
I'm not
wish
gonna
proceed?
lie to you guys.
They have not noticed your presence yet.
I'm not exactly the stealthiest
Same deal.
person.
Yeah, I think Drakon here is the only one that's stealthy at all.
So we're gonna
Yeah,
do this.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You
let's
guys
go.
get the first hit.
All right, cool.
Let's-
I walk through the door and I cast Firebolt at the guys.
Alright, roll to hit.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
That's gonna be 14 damage.
Alright, you take a good hit out of this spider. Your surprise round is over. Roll for initiative.
The initiative.
You got it, Dad. Daddy. Dungeon Master.
16.
Daddy. God damn it.
13.
19.
Hold on. Hold
I
on.
can't roll bad if we all roll bad. Fuck!
Hold on. Jeez,
Well,
guys. Hang on.
actually, you can.
How much damage did you do initially? You said 13?
14.
14? Thank you.
Excuse me.
Those dungeon sounds are creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. Earlier, it was just guy getting whipped.
Ah, ah.
Oh my god.
Literally, not quite like
Stop
that.
it. Stop it like
Not,
that.
not,
Stop.
not, not
Stop.
quite like that, but
Ooh. Now
oh,
music.
holy shit!
All right. 25
There are
to
two
20.
types of scenarios where a guy gets whipped.
What?
Brian, that's not the right one.
All right.
Uh, 20 to 15 for initiative.
Mm-hmm.
15 to 10.
B. I am me.
13.
And
What-
and
I'm sorry,
Dracon
what
got
did you say?
19.
Yeah.
Dracon's at 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
I'm at 16.
You're at 16.
Calyx is 13.
And I am 8.
Oh.
And then Taisei. All right, Dracon, you're first. The one that was hit was this one.
I can't do anything. The
Which
game
one?
is paused.
That one's got hit.
Okay.
Oh, so we're going.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
All right. Roll to hit.
I said I entered the room, so I'd
Yep.
be right back
You
here.
got it,
That's
Dad.
fine.
I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
No, because it's aware of your presence. It shifts backwards, and you just get creeped out by the multiple legs and hit the ground instead.
All right, I'm gonna swing the other on. That's a much better hit. I'm assuming a 25 hits.
All right, with your bonus action, a 25 does hit.
Max damage roll. Hell yeah. That's 7.
All right, you did 7 damage to it.
Hooray. That's
Save.
my turn.
Okay, fair enough. Kronos.
That was my action and bonus action.
Yep.
5, 10. Yeah. So technically 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Me
Yeah.
go strike the big giant spider.
All right, attack him.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. That is 7 damage. That hits. That's 21 to hit.
Hold on. You said 7 damage?
Yes.
All right. You take your very powerful attack of your blade, and you just cut its head off. It falls to the ground.
Oh, there we go. All right, to the next one. I can't do anything else, actually. That's it. Oh.
All right. That spider is dead. Calyx, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna run up here to the other side of this pillar,
Okay?
and I'm going to shoot at it with one of my pistolas.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
All right, so you take out your pistol and you shoot across to this spider, and it hits. Roll for damage. The loud, thunderous sound of a pistol echoes out from in the
7.
dungeon. All right, 7 damage.
All right, bonus action. I'm gonna shoot it again,
Go for it.
Yeah.
and that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll damage.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage.
All right, another 5 points. Pow pow! As these loud sounds echo throughout the dungeon.
Oh my god.
And that is my turn.
All right. After Calyx is now Spider 1. 2. And it's going to move over to attack you. Let's see. It's going to... Yeah, it's just going to do a bite attack against you. Num num num. Natural 1. So as it tries to bite you, you see this coming and you step on top of the statue as it clamps down on the stone floor, crumbling that.
Boom,
Right,
boom.
That's its turn. We are now at Taisei.
You know,
Cool. I'm gonna step through this door here, and I'm just gonna toss a firebolt at the remaining spider, I suppose.
All right.
Nothing
go for it.
fancy.
Roll to hit.
That is going to be a 13 to hit.
A 15 does not. It is a little too quick for your aiming.
Yeah, fuck. That's it. That's my turn.
Alright. The spider comes down to attack Drakon.
Do it.
That will be a 20 to hit.
Fuck.
Alright, so you're going to take 1d8 piercing, and I need a constitution saving throw from you. So you take 7 piercing as it bites in, and I need a con save.
Okay, give me a sec. My internet's being slow tonight. 7 piercing, you said?
Yep, 7 piercing.
And a con save. That's a really shitty con save.
What's the number? I don't see it right now.
6.
Alright, so you failed that, so you're going to take poison damage.
How much poison damage?
That's going to be 2d8. So that's an additional 6 poison.
Okay.
It's only if it reduces you to 0. Okay, never mind. Alright, that is the end of that turn. Drakon, it is now your turn.
Nice job tanking you, Drakon. Well played.
Oops! I accidentally stabbed him in the face. Anyway. I'm gonna use my comma to slice at this guy. That's in front of me now.
Okay, roll to hit.
$17.
Alright, 17 hits.
$6.
Alright, you did 6 damage.
I fucked up. I rolled the crossbow damage. That was on,
It's fine.
on
It's
me.
still within it. It's still within the thing. It's fine. It would have been
Okay.
technically 7 because you're a +4, but it's fine. I already did the math.
Okay. I'm going to then, I guess, all right, yeah, I'll just do it again. Why not?
Okay.
No, that doesn't hit. It's 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
Alright. Nothing else you wish to do on your turn?
No, not really. I'm good.
Okay, Kronos, it is your turn.
I've gone 5, 10, 15, 20. I got my advantage because I'm flanking.
You are flanking.
Yeah, what he said.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
That is 12 damage.
Alright. 12 damage on that one there?
Yep, right here.
Alright, perfect. Again, just like the previous one, you remember how you cut off the head of that one, and you do the exact same. As it head
Slice and
rolls.
So that was when I was here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I can't reach that. Okay.
Alright.
That's it.
Calyx. It is your turn. This
Hey,
spider is looking at you.
Calyx is going to shoot it with his pistol again.
Alright. And since you have
That's gonna
firearm
be
expert, you don't have to worry about disadvantage. 16
A
hits.
16 and 11 damage.
Alright, good hit.
And then he's gonna move around to the backside of the creature, and he is going to Claws of Darkness. So you're gonna see these. Looks like his fingers grow, and they drip with this inky blackness. And he's going to take a swipe at this creature. That's a cantrip, by the way.
Oh.
That's gonna be a 26 to hit,
26 hits.
and 6 more damage. That's
Alright.
cold damage, by the way.
Yep. How do you want
He's
to do
called
this?
dagger.
And how do I want to do this?
How do you want to do it?
All right, so I shoot him from the one side. I like kind of jump around to the backside of the creature, and then I just take the swipe at his abdomen and just cut him open. And
Alright. As you take the swipe to cut him open, you see all the different guts and stuff from the spider fall and
Ah, looks like you didn't need my help anyway. Like you said, Calyx, you got this.
yeah, I appreciate it though, Kronos. It's always good to have somebody backing you up.
You got it. And my word.
Well, that's done. I gotta be. I'm a little curious. We've been in this room a whole lot, just passing through. We've never been around this corner, so.
Hey, Brian, is that poison still in me?
it has not poisoned you, it was just poison damage.
Wait, which
Okay,
corner are you talking
that's all I
about?
wanted to.
Hey, what's
Over-
there?
Over this way.
Right in front of you.
It's a dead end. I don't know what is all this stuff in the around the corner here.
You just see a
Mhm.
bunch of broken ceramic pots and stuff, and you notice that they're stacked in the southeast corner.
I'll start rummaging around.
I'm going
Okay,
back
give me an
away a little
investigation.
I'm super good at these guys.
bit.
Has a negative
Oh.
2 to it.
Oh, dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you can tell that they weren't placed here in any true capacity, but it's just a pile of broken ceramics.
Well, I'm
you
curious.
notice
I'm gonna
that
pull out
with
my
this-
wand and press a button.
Lol.
The amethyst
Just-
starts to glow, and you get a hot and cold, and it points over here.
Oh my god.
Well, looks like you were in the right spot there, Kalik.
Yeah. Let's see what's up.
You find the secret
Oh.
door that leads into this small room.
That's it?
Yeah, you're able to sneak right in. And what you notice within this room is on the far side is a small, one-sided window. You can see the hallway on the other side, but as many times as you guys have passed through, you have never seen that window.
That's like terrifying, right?
So we could potentially be stalked without being noticed. I feel violated.
Interesting.
As you should.
All right. Well, where to now, boys?
Well, we can go further north, like we have been, or is where we can branch off and do another hallway.
You said something
I
about
want to go to the
manticores.
Manticore room.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Manticore room. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
let's get over
go.
there.
Alright, hold on.
Let's go. Oh, I'm paused.
When you guys say we're just going to move to the next area, just let me know and I can activate the next scene and just get you
Okay,
guys over.
gotcha.
Oh,
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey, DM, we're going to the next scene.
Oh. Oh, is that how? Whoa! What did you just do there, Calyx?
That's it's an
I
impressive
broke-
spell he has as a
literally
social.
broke the fourth wall.
It's
Oh, shit,
just
here we go.
it's just teleportation to the most powerful degree.
Oh, wow,
I mean,
Calyx.
I do have.
Hey, where's
Misty
my
Step,
torch go?
I didn't think that. Oh
Alright.
fuck! What is that?
So
Oh, that's
you see a
we
pile
killed that guy.
of just
Flesh
meat
column.
chunks
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, we need
with
that
this
guy's
column.
head, by the way.
In addition to
Yeah,
that, you
vampire
see
dude.
a vampire, a looking vampire person, just laying dead there as he was cut up. You see
Oh, yeah.
multiple wounds on his back.
We need
Dracon's
that guy's
start
head.
cut- Yeah, Dracon's to start cutting his head off.
All right, it will take
You
you
know-
about 3 or 4 minutes to do so, but you can carve through the head, and now you have the hill of Yuktal.
Cool.
Kronos.
Hold
Kronos,
on, I
that-
need
that-
some.
That kid's a sick fuck.
Yeah. He hasn't had a great run of it since he got here. He died, then like the person who saved him died. It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
had a
be.
lot.
Since he's saying that out loud, I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna be like, "Would you like to try turning in a bounty without a head?"
Could have done a finger, maybe, right?
I don't know if I can identify
No,
with a finger,
That's not how
but
that works.
Kronos. Not Kronos. Dracon. My
I'm doing this to
offered-
peek to see if she's okay.
my offer to take it out to the street still stands.
Head of what's his name, Brian?
Yuktal.
Ulktal. I have it spelled.
Tall.
It is Ulktall.
Yeah, I also never really
ULK.
finished this room down here as I look at Taisei.
We got a bunch of other rooms we can look through if we want to do that.
Get in here.
I'm
Could
a-
be- Oh, we gotta go
Deep
back to that too. I think we went a little far ahead.
Yep. Where is
In
he?
response to his take it outside comment, I'm gonna be
Where
like,
is he?
yeah, I'm
What?
good.
Where is
Just
he?
ask
Oh, no!
stupid questions, get
Where
stupid
was he?
answers.
Where did we go?
Guys, where'd you? I was literally right behind you. What the hell?
Guy, what the
Hell,
heck?
we went back. We can't go see you. Where'd you
Where the
go?
fuck are you guys?
All right, hold on,
Where-
hold on. So, in this retrospect, where you ended up, so, Calyx, you stand before from this long hallway of multiple stone statues. You see a
He's in the
large
hallway.
double door in front of you. Above it, you see a 23, 21, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and it just keeps counting down. But
23,
the doors,
21.
but the doors are open.
Ugh.
I mean, we should just probably head up to the,
Yeah.
let's go. Come on.
Hold on.
Well, we're
hold on.
paused.
Hold on.
Can't do anything.
So, Calyx,
Let him do this thing.
you are at these doors. Do you enter through?
Alex is gonna pull a cigar out, stick it in his mouth, light it, and then he's gonna peek his head in real quick,
All right.
take a look around.
It is dark, and you don't have dark vision nor torch on. So you can't see really much around other than this immediate door and darkness ahead of you.
Kronos.
No answer.
Do I hear it? Okay.
Kronos. Taisei? Monkey dude.
All right.
Pretty
At
sure
this
it's
point-
squirrel, but okay.
At this point,
I will.
you guys can now roll a perception check. Because of the
Alright.
distance he is from you guys, the check is at
Okay.
18.
The
That's
check is
no
at
for
what?
me. 19.
Nope, not me. 14.
The check is at what?
19. It's up to you, buddy. We both failed.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh.
stuff.
I have to find him.
You're the perception guy.
Nope.
You guys do not hear it. So now we come back to you guys who's looking around for him in this throne room.
Guys.
I swear he was with us when we were in here.
He's got to be somewhere.
We can't. I mean, he was in this room with
I'm a-
us. We could search surrounding rooms.
I'm gonna look at the other two. I'm gonna look at the other two. I'm gonna be like, and you guys were worried about me?
Well,
I'm gonna search this over here. I don't. Maybe he got flipped around. I'm like proceeding this way, so
Okay.
you're
I'ma
trying
go-
to catch
I'ma-
me.
I'm gonna just go look. I'm not going that way. I'm not going that way. I'm not going that way. I'm not going that way, Chucky. Chucky.
There's nothing
I'm
over
not
here
going that
anyway.
way.
hold up. Get
I'm gonna go into the big hall and look.
All right. From your sight, you don't see him in the big hall.
Get Chrono back.
Your
Here.
pass
Do I
Not in
hear
the
him
bandit
calling
room, is he?
names now?
from this area? No, because of the perception check, you wouldn't have found him while you guys are looking around.
Oh.
I just where do we
Well,
go on and hope he is up to
No.
us?
We just.
Yep.
He has to be nearby or something.
He can't be far.
Okay. Calyx, do you continue calling out?
yeah, I'll call out again.
All right. So at this point, you guys can hear him calling out ahead of you.
Kronos.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
Hey,
we're here. Hey,
Hey, where the fuck did you guys go?
we'll be honest. We
more-
got separated and we thought you
more
were
like-
behind us, so we backtracked.
No shit, we got separated.
what the
So,
heck?
to
How did we get-
identify what happened for all of you,
Yeah.
you three went out into the main hallway and went right. Immediately
Yes.
at this point, Calyx fell behind and went into this small room with the table and chairs. Was in there for a moment. You guys noticed he was gone. Backtracked, went down the door into the main throne
That's
room.
what fucking
At
happened.
immediately the same time, Calyx walks out, not seeing the light, and then just continued down the hallway as you guys were running around the throne room trying to find him.
All right,
We're
well,
doing Scooby-Doo.
listen, with that fucking kerfuffle out of the fucking way, let's continue on and
Yeah.
what's beyond these doors? You guys been down here before?
Yeah, 3 dead manacles and a
totally.
dead troll.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
was here last time at the very least.
Let me guess, Dracon, you want to cut the heads off these sumbitches too?
It's already done.
Yeah, sorry,
Well,
dog.
Already did.
God's damn.
Got paid. Already did. Got paid for him.
All right.
Well, I don't know if I call that payment. We got a shitty drink out of it.
We can either do that or this room down south we
Alright.
never really fully explored.
You guys
Kronos,
noticed
what,
that
Oh,
this wasn't here before,
I mean-
but there is numbers above. And you see
Hmm.
it says
Call
23,
those.
19, 17, 16, 15, 14. And it's counting
A
down.
timer.
Wait a minute. Is that the timer that the door shut on us?
I-
Oh,
I don't
maybe.
know. These numbers have been counting down for a
Remember-
minute now.
Remember, we went into this. It was fully shut before. What time is it right here, right now? So the time's going slowly. I'm just gonna say, I guess it's either go in or no return, right? Well, we
I
got
mean,
this.
We're going in.
I'm a look and I'm a look at everyone and I'm gonna be like, I'm pretty sure this is just. I mean, the Mad Mage's dungeon is magical in nature, and it's always being repopulated with monsters and other things. So I imagine this is the timer till this room is refilled with another trial.
All right, well,
Like
let's
the
hurry the
magic
fuck up.
ones
Let's
before
go.
we
let's do that before
Alright.
it counts down. Cause fuck that.
Hold on, peace.
Oh, if that timer's true, we have how many hours, Brian?
23.
23 hours.
So
I
you
think we're
walk
okay.
in to see that there is immediately a dead manticore in front of you because of the light. In
Headless dead
addition, it
manticore.
is headless. And in addition to all that, you see that there are sigils all over the corpse, and it is slowly dissolving, disappearing.
That's freaky as hell.
Well,
I think
that's
the
not
top of the
entirely
head
off.
we sold to Durnan.
Who knows?
She did a lot of fighting in this room, but not a whole lot of actually figuring out what's in here.
Fair enough. I guess we can go for it in here.
There's the other headless things. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yep.
Not playing that one.
Just step over these corpses.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
be looking
guys
at
really,
nearby.
All right. So you guys
Yeah,
walk
it's
into
an
this
empty
room.
fucking room.
You walk into this room, and the smell is worse than anything that you have ever imagined. You figured that the troll lived in here, and it is
Smells like my Aunt
nasty.
Luna's house.
Man,
This isn't like a prejudiced question. It is pure. Is your aunt a troll? No judgment. Just
Might as fucking well be one. That bitch hoards everything.
oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna loot and be like a dumpster baby. I am.
I'm not. I'm not deigning to
Kronos,
even enter the room.
don't touch that, Kronos. You don't know where the fuck that's been.
I'm with
Guys,
the
Kronos,
squirrel.
don't touch that either. Kronos, God.
That's just,
I-
oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I keep touching as you keep saying. I'm gonna do an
Kronos.
investigation check.
For the
All
rest of the time
you
we're in
may
this dungeon.
roll.
I'm with the squirrel.
touch
I'm
me.
leaving.
You may roll an investigation to see what you find in the filth.
While he's
And
doing
luck
that,
would have it, Kronos.
Mhm.
With a 13, you have found 2 electrums.
Oh, nice.
God damn it, Brian. You said you were gonna do this.
What?
Dracon, since you decided to stick with me, you would have heard me muttering my breath how low I've
There,
fallen.
I will let you guys know that your characters would know that electrum is not a currency that is normally used within the overworld or the city. In most places, if any, will accept it. It's a currency that no one would really accept anyways.
Like Confederate dollars. Oh wait, you guys wouldn't know what that is.
What?
I would, hearing Taisei say that under his breath, I'd be like, "How do you think I feel? I used to have butlers."
My butlers had butlers.
My butlers taught your butlers.
Checking for
butlers.
traps while we're moving along.
Unlikely.
Guys,
Checking
are we
for
just gonna
traps,
keep
moving
talking about our fucking butts or what?
All right.
You fucking know it.
I love Taisei and Dracon having a privilege off.
You can't. I guarantee you can't beat my privilege.
Well, never
All right,
mind. I can't say
so,
that.
You
Brian will cut it
guys, you guys have arrived at this crossroad. From either way, you can head to the east or you can head to the south. There are no traps or anything from this area, and it's oddly eerily quiet. Every single step that you take echoes outward. The area itself seems to be stagnant. Like
What
there hasn't
what
been
sort
any
of
true
armor
creature.
is what sort of armor is Calyx wearing?
He's wearing half plate.
Yeah, half plate, but he has
I'm
a
a sorta-
poncho
I'm a-
that kind
I'm
of
a-
hides half of it, and it especially covers his arm with that poncho.
Okay. I'm just sort of use the back of my hand to knock on his half plate, and I'm gonna be like, "All right, tanky boy,
Ding,
you
ding,
first."
ding, ding, ding.
Thank you, boy.
Where are we going?
All
I guess
right.
you establish our direction.
No, let's go this way. I like straight.
You seem like a
Alright.
straight kind of guy.
This room
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
This
Jesus
room?
Christ.
smells of rotted flesh.
Smells like my Aunt Lucy's house.
You got a lot of weird ants, dude.
It smells like
It's
this
the
is
same
probably
Lucy.
smells like this
No,
is
the
I
first one was Luna.
thought the first one was a different name.
As you
Luna.
guys are speaking
Oh,
it was,
and
okay.
talking within
Okay, I
this
thought-
room, you see multiple sigils light up across the tables. And they start
I
to
don't like
glow brighter and brighter and brighter. And then you
Get
get a
down.
flash
Look
of
outta
light.
here.
And then you look, and the table is just filled with corpses, rotted meats, different creatures, animals, humanoids, adventurers, things just everywhere, just piled on these two tables.
Oh,
I
God.
figured this is
Yeah.
I figured this is what
Was
it would
there
be.
like disposal area? They bring them here
Yeah.
I
to
imagine
Beast?
this isn't just the disposal area. I imagine this is where that troll got all the food for the manticores.
Yeah.
Dragon boy, you
Anything
think
anything that dies in the dungeon gets teleported here, and anything that is salvageable for food for the monsters is sent to them.
do we want to go south or do we want to go north?
Well,
I, wanna
let's
see
go
if
north.
I want to see if these dead adventurers have any gear on. Is what I want to do.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's take a check.
Investigation.
I'm not
for
rummaging through the dirty
for
corpses.
Who's going through the dirty
I'm not too
corpses?
low for
That's
this. A 19.
All right.
I rolled an
20.
18.
A 20.
My God, guys. All right, give me a second. So the things that you will find in good condition are 3 daggers, 2 short swords, 1 long bow, and 116 gold split amongst the 3 of you.
Oh. 115.
That's 38 gold apiece.
I'm cool with splitting the gold, and I'm not worried about anything else.
Fair
I'll
enough.
take a dagger.
All right, you can add a
Yeah,
dagger
yeah.
into your inventory.
Sure, a dagger.
Well, Mr. Tank, wayfind us from here. So we got two other options again.
You know, I
Clank,
don't
clank.
really
Show us
understand.
where we're going, Hank.
kid, one of these days.
I'll take lead, guys. I'll take the
No,
I
front
look
here.
forward to it.
No,
no,
I don't love that idea, buddy. I guess we're going north.
We're going north.
All right.
Fucking hallways.
Oh, is this a dead end?
It is a collapsed room. You see that there is just stone and everything filled into this hallway. You cannot proceed further unless you wish
Time
to
to
spend
turn
a
around.
lengthy
Is-
amount of
is
time
there any-
digging.
Well, here, let me ask a question. Is there any space at the top that I might be able to see to the other side?
No.
Like if I was to
It's a full cave in. Like you can tell like the path continues forward just from the way it's designed, but it's just a full cave in from the ceiling. Like this whole area is just filled in.
Gotcha.
Oof.
If you want to
Yeah,
spend
it's
a
just-
lengthy amount of time clearing it away, you could.
do we really want to take the time to clear this away?
I think it might be more beneficial just to backtrack if we want to cover more ground.
All right. Well, if we can clear at least a little space, I can. Well, never mind.
Wait,
Your
what?
mom's
What are you
got
capable of?
tracks on her back.
I can like teleport myself to the other side. That's all I'm saying.
Alright.
Oh, well, that's good to know. We'll keep that in mind if we end up needing to backtrack or something. I mean, I'm sure we'll be through here again.
All right, guys.
Oh,
There's-
door.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if here's another cave, and I wonder if they don't just leak up over there too.
Anyone
Hey,
with a
sneaky boy.
passive investigation of 16 or higher would understand that these two paths connect.
Okay.
I would
That's
like
fine.
to. I would like to listen at the door.
Okay? You don't hear anything
Yeah.
on the other side.
I say
Oh,
back
you're
up,
not
let
even
the
gonna make
sneaky
me
boy do his
roll.
thing.
Yep. Well, get out of his way.
Your passive
I'm gonna crack it
investigation
open and
does
see what
not
I see.
pick up any traps either. All right. It's a 10 by 10 room. Small.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
No, you went in.
God.
Do I? Is there any?
That-
Is there
there's a-
anything in here?
There's a trash pile in the corner. That's it.
You know what we should do? I'm just gonna go smack the walls.
All right.
I mean, I can
You
use
go
my.
around smacking the walls. They're solid.
Okay. No, that's not it.
I'm gonna use my wand. I think. I'm gonna press the button on the wand again.
Oh my god! Why?
Okay. You press the button on the wand. Boop, 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 boop. Bam. It shows a red light.
Yes, sir.
I think it's just a closet or something. I don't.
Look, I'm gonna look up.
Alright.
It's a 10-foot ceiling. Stone. There isn't
Ugh.
really any defining details or anything.
All right, well,
Let's head back. We have to go that path south to go.
You got that right. Let's go on our way.
I don't love what you're doing there, Brian.
Checking for traps.
Fuck. It's a long hallway.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Oh.
looks like it splits again. We got a door on one end and a path over here on the left.
Going north.
Gun out. I'm going north. I'm just gonna
All right.
fucking.
Again, you guys see a table just full of rotted corpses and flesh.
I'm gonna search him again. I got gold
All
to
right,
loot last
give-
time.
Give me
Might
an
as well, yeah.
investigation.
I'm not. I'm going ahead of the other guys. I'm going.
Nat
22.
20. Nat 20 on this one.
18.
All right. 18. You find 3 gold. And there wasn't any usable gear here. Natural 20. You will find tucked in a secret pocket on one of the adventurer's bodies
Yeah.
a gold tankard with a hinged lid. It is
Ooh.
solid gold.
All right. I'm keeping
But
that
what
on me.
catches
Like-
your attention further is that this tankard fit in that pocket.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god.
Is this a fucking shrinking tankard?
Kronos, what are you?
Or is it a
what are you
special
gawking
jacket?
at?
I got something really good, guys.
Well,
What about
What
my
is it?
22?
Your
Yeah, Brian, what's he get with
22
us?
will get you 9 gold.
5 gold pieces.
90 gold? Is
Just 9.
that what you said? Just 9.
9.
9.
I thought I heard 90.
wait, you said that
9.
gold chalice came out of that fucking
Yeah.
pocket?
You
wanna
got
check-
that right.
I want to check the pocket, like further.
Alright, it's a regular pocket.
Oh.
Carlos, try and put that thing in your pocket so we know if it's magical or if the coat's magical.
Okay. I listen to Taisei. I do this. What he does. Say, put it in the pocket.
The tankard itself shrinks to fit into your pocket.
Hey.
You got a fancy tankard. I mean, you can hold on to that, but that magic guy said he'd take any magic item, no matter how useless.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. When I get a chance, I'll identify it, but let's try to move along while we're at it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, hey, Taisei, I need your light.
Ooh, yeah, sorry, I was clicked off.
Hey, look, hey guys, I found a door.
All right. Do we do
Dracon.
stealthy or do we?
I'll listen. I'll listen.
Let Stealth Man do his thing.
Alright, give me a perception.
Oh. Perception's what I'm good at.
You don't really hear
What does your
anything.
ears hear, Drakon?
I don't know. I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, you don't hear anything because Kronos is whispering sweet nothings into your ear, trying to tell you how to stealth.
All right. Well,
I have to put the 1 on me.
You guys are 100% just seeing like a vein pop in fucking his in
Look, you
Dracon's
have-
forehead.
You have
As
to lean
Kronos is-
onto the wall like this.
Oh
Felix
well.
opens the door.
No, I'm gonna be like, all right, fine, and I'm gonna just kick the door open.
Hey, that's the way.
The door swings open.
That's the spirit.
You guys
Ugh.
enter another room with a bunch
Again?
of corpses.
Oh,
This
check
time-
the corpses.
Yeah,
But
first
this time,
Oh.
all of the corpses of our monster makes.
Woo, let's go.
Well, I rolled a 14.
Come on,
you
nat
don't
20
really
again.
find anything.
17.
You don't find really anything of importance unless you're looking for
Sorry.
like monster pieces. You could find some fangs, talons.
No.
No.
Let me think.
I'm gonna do like a further perception check to see if there's anything else in this room because
Any
this kind of
stacks,
runs
like
to a dead
poison
end.
stacks,
All right,
by
so
chance?
Taysai, you're just looking around the room. Go ahead and give me a perception for that.
21.
All right, with a 21, you can tell that there is absolutely nothing else in this room.
Okay.
Is
I'm
that
going-
really all this is?
I'm
This is
gonna
a
look
whole
for
lot of
like
bullshit.
poison stacks or something like that if possible. If there's anything like that here.
You wouldn't
Oh.
find anything like that. This is
Nothing
more
like that.
food.
Gotcha.
They don't want to be
Gotcha.
poisoned
Fair
by
enough.
eating it.
Fair enough. You don't have no butchering and all that. That's what I do. Yeah. I'm just gonna take 10 minutes to now start doing detect magic, and then
Okay.
give me
Do
a
you guys
moment.
do anything else within that 10 minutes?
Yeah, I go to
Huh?
find a path. Excuse me, Jesus. I go to find a path we missed or something.
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna hang out with Kronos, keep track of him.
So what path? I'm trying to find if there's any other paths. around
There's
here.
not. I mean, I think he's just looking for secret stuff. There's not
Okay.
any path we've missed.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and do that. What? Yeah. I don't know where we're going.
Okay. He goes off to adventure on his own. I'll get to that in a moment. Your 10 minutes
Okay.
goes by, and the only detect magic you get is conjuration off of the tables. You
Ah,
get
gotcha.
multiple sigils on how it summons the food.
Understood. I'm just gonna keep it concentrated while we move back.
Wait, he doesn't get any detect magic off his tankard?
Well, this is... I admit
My-
the things that people are carrying.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
you would
Oh.
get an abjuration and a conjuration off your tankard if you were to
Yep.
look at it.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna keep it in case of illusions or something like that. I can detect while we're moving. So
Yep. Yeah, you guys don't
Mhm.
really see
tech-
anything.
Drakon would be ahead of us, though. Technically.
Yeah, did I find anything while I was
Well,
waiting
you got
for
the
them?
doors that lead back into the Manticore's room. Unless you guys are heading as you are south, you would find that door, and Drakon would be here first.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would be leading, so we would wait.
So you have a
So-
large double door there.
Yep.
We got nothing to do.
I'm
I'll
a-
just like approach
I,
her.
I
yeah.
guess. I guess I'm gonna try and listen before Kronos gets here to ruin it.
You can hear Kronos outside the background yelling. He's like, I talk about this thing.
That's a much better roll.
All right, with a
By the
28,
way.
you don't hear anything. It sounds like it's a dead silent room. You try to listen in and look around and stuff, but through the door, it's an empty sounding room.
So Kronos,
Alright.
you seem like
I'm
a
gonna wait for the others.
tinkery kind of guy.
All right, if you're
Yeah.
gonna wait for the others, then the others would arrive.
Do you got any
Hey,
ideas of
Kronos.
how to maybe upgrade my pistols here?
Well, matter of fact, I do. When we get a chance, I can help out. But, yeah, I could probably give you. I have a few infusions left on me. I can adjust.
All right, well, yeah. You just let me know and see what happens.
Sounds good.
Kronos, and see you found us another path. Thought we were out of dead end.
You said Kronos. I was like, me?
I say Kronos. Fucking
yeah.
You did.
Yes.
Drakon. Hey,
I'm a
he's a different guy.
Damn it, Dave. There I am breaking the fourth wall again. So we're
This
gonna
man is talking so sternly to me.
we gonna go through these doors all stealthy like, or are we gonna, I don't know, do my thing?
Let's do our thing, right?
At this point, I don't give a fuck, and I'm just gonna
Kick
push the
that
doors
bitch
open.
in.
All right, cool.
Okay. You are.
I'm in.
All right. So you
What
guys
the fuck's this
enter.
glowing shit?
So you guys enter into this room to see that there is a giant skeleton. This skeleton lays its back towards the door and it lays out forward. Inside its right hand, it clenches an orb that glows faintly.
Ooh.
I'm going
Alex.
for that orb.
Well,
Calyx is
I
gonna
hold
walk
on.
up.
I would like to see if I know what kind of skeleton this is.
All right, give me a nature.
Fuck, that's a +0. That's a 19 though. So
With a 19, you can tell this is a skeleton of a basilisk.
Ooh.
I would say that I'd be like, looks like a basilisk. Been dead a while.
Calyx isn't gonna skip a beat or nor waste time to ritualistically cast something. He's just gonna cast detect magic
Fair enough.
on the
Okay.
glowing orb thingy.
You do detect magic from the orb, and it's a conjuration and an enchantment.
Oh.
Conjuration and enchantment.
Mm.
All right. Well, I pick it up.
Okay. As you pick up this orb, you guys hear skitterings from the corpse itself as 3 large centipedes emerge from within. Roll for initiative.
Oh hell yeah.
I unfortunately don't have large centipedes, so I am using giant rats.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better than the fucking 8 I got. I have to go to use the restroom before this happens. I'm so sorry.
While he's doing that, quick question: the orb that I have, what am I adding to my inventory? Just a glowing orb?
Oh.
Um.
I also have to use the restroom.
Okay, that's fine. Do I want to let you know?
How about this? We can wait till after the combat.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. I'm gonna go pee as well.
Okay. So, anybody left?
I'm here.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
So, how's things going?
Oh, you know, Kronos is doing good. He's doing good.
Just remember that this episode is sponsored to you by nobody.
This no,
We will
this
not get
episode is sponsored by the Light of Lathander because I paid 5,000 gold.
Yes, the light of Lathander. 5,000 gold pieces. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that we had that roll before.
Yep. It is what it is.
It was a chance for them to come back. But unfortunately.
okay.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Well,
We are still waiting on the others as they are all using the restroom except for Chuck and myself.
We are here.
We are powerful.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're still waiting on one other
back, yeah.
person.
Oh my god! Hurry up and pee already! Oh my gosh. Hey, Daisy.
What? I'm so sorry. Is it my turn first?
No.
The DM, like it's like, what, is you talking to the DM again?
No. I was talking to Monkey Man there.
I see.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's your deal?
You know, I've been getting that question a lot, and I keep telling people that it's monkey, but they don't see it. They feel like there's something more there.
You know what? That seems pretty self-explanatory.
No, he's actually
I'm
a squirrel, from what the
I'm
book
set.
says.
The book's wrong.
Kronos, you are probably one of the most intelligent people I've met up to this point in my life. And I'm afraid to say this, but that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say.
You should have took a Breaking Bad photo. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Now, you know what? I feel like I should start things off on a better foot. I've been with Kronos, Drakon for a bit, and you're a new guy. We start off on the right foot. I do got a little more going on than monkey. I'm here to find somebody. much like our fallen comrade.
That was. You did.
Someone who
Well-
has wronged me.
That's amazing.
Well, you know what? Whenever we get to that person, I'll make sure that I'll help you end their life.
Oh well.
If that's what you want. I mean, if you just want their kneecaps broken, I could do that too.
I mean, let's see what happens. I just need them to help me solve my problem.
Ooh.
Okay.
Problem.
I think that's enough. That's enough from story time for now.
Kronos, you're supposed to be smart. Man's got ED. Relax.
Okay.
Hold on. If Lacey was here, she could vouch for me. There's no ED involved.
What a throwback.
All right. Well, we can just go ahead and start. Taisei, you're first.
So we got these three fucks around us, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna bonus
Giant
action
centipedes
blade.
just emerged from the skeleton itself.
Gotcha. I'm gonna bonus action blade song,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just. Do I get disadvantage if I try and firebolt one of them from close range?
Yes, you do.
Cool. I'm just gonna smack with my quarterstaff instead. We'll do the one by Kronos there.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
That's just gonna be 12 damage.
All right. You crush it. It's dead.
Oh,
Wow.
that easy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if I had another weapon, I'd make a 2-weapon fighting attack, but I don't, so I won't. That's my turn.
All right, Calyx, it's your turn.
Calyx, seeing how easy that was, is going to pistol at one, pistol at the other, fire at one, then fire at the other.
All right.
Let's go.
Roll to hit.
That's gonna be a 18 to hit on the first one.
18 hits.
Bonus attack, it's gonna be a 17 on the next one.
17 hits. Rolled for damage.
Boom, and no, that's a 3 on the first one, and a 4 on the next one.
All right, so you take the first shot and you fire, and it scrapes along the side of the creature, but it's still barely alive. The other one, you shoot through its head and it dies.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna take my movement, and I'm just gonna back up just a tiny bit.
All right, it's going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh, god damn it.
That is going to be... They get +4, so 19. That breaks your 17 armor class. You're going to get hit.
It does.
I also need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, I'm back. You guys started without me.
It's fine. They killed
Yeah.
two of them.
We killed 2 of them.
that's
The other
a
one's gonna
14.
worm his
All
way into
right,
this man's
so
brain.
you took 6 piercing damage, and you feel this poison coursing through your veins, and you start to freeze up.
You said
becoming-
6?
6 piercing. You start to freeze up, becoming paralyzed, but you shrug
Oh
it off.
no.
Who's doing that?
Oh my god. These.
Who's
I
doing
think
that?
these. I think these centipedes can like paralyze us and turn us to stone. Maybe.
Wait, So,
Alright.
so who's sick? Who did this happen to just now?
I know, I
Calyx.
shrugged it off.
He
He
shrugged it
shrugged
off.
it
He's
off.
fine.
He's fine.
Oh, did he?
Kronos, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go beat it up though.
Okay.
Me going here and doing this. 20 to hit.
20 hits. It only has 1 health, so how do you want to do this?
Well, I'm just gonna, when it's like rises up in the head, like up into the air, I'm just gonna use my sword to split it in half.
All right, fair enough. You split it in half. The second half
Kind of hot.
falls across.
Lacey, is that you? What? I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I'm gonna start
Like she's
calling
still with
Kronos.
us.
I'm gonna still. Can you describe Kronos in terms of like age and hair and stuff like that for me, real quick, Chuck?
Yeah, he's. Oh my god, I put 320. 3,320
He
years old.
looks like he is a young man, but
Yeah.
occasionally you feel like when you occasionally blink, for just a little less than half a second, he looks like he's old, or sometimes he looks like an infant, or sometimes he just. But usually he's just a regular guy, young-looking
Yep,
man.
20. Yep, 20 years old man.
20.
Light
Oh,
brown
so
hair. Yep.
So he's a time twink. Got it.
All right, Slagathor, what's the deal with this glowing orb I've got in my hands?
You don't know what it is. It's glowing orb. However, you kind of looking at it. It is a blue orb made of glass, and inside you see that there is a little bit of spinning light.
Hey,
This is
I'm just
scrying
gonna
orb?
add
I can.
a blue orb to my inventory.
I'm gonna look at it. Hey. I can help you out with that. Just give us the time, and I can identify that for you.
Give it to
Alright,
the
what-
time twink.
What the hell? Go for it.
All right, we had to wait 10 minutes, but I'm not gonna use a spell slot right now. So
All right.
All right.
So you wait the 10 minutes to identify it.
that's correct. So you can let whatever track on and
You have
Tyson can do.
identified this as a drift globe. While you are within 60 feet of this item, you can speak the command word, and it will emanate the light or daylight spell.
Oh, you can see now.
In addition to this, you can speak another command word to make the globe that is illuminated rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. It will hover this way until another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet away from the globe, it will follow you until it is within 60 feet.
Huh. That's super cool.
It's a portable fucking sun. It's a portable fucking light.
I can work with that.
I will relay this information, and then
We have a fight. We just go into the. We just throw the thing into the middle of the room. Speak the command word. We've got light for the entire fight in the room.
Basically,
I like it.
pretty solid.
That's pretty cool. All right. Sweet.
Well-
Let's push on.
On we go.
God damn it. Left or right?
Okay, bye. I guess I'm not
I
coming.
think we're going right. Looks like Kronos is on one.
All right. So as you guys enter into this room, the chamber
Come on,
opens
squirrel
up.
boy.
Opens up. It is now 25 feet to the ceiling, and it has like a curve to it, like it's a cathedral. You see that there are multiple broken statues on either side that lead down to these alcoves, but there is one statue still standing in the middle on the east side. To the furthest south, you guys are able to see silhouettes of statues all positioned in different stances. You see different little goblins, you see humanoids, you see all of these different statues arranged like they're in the middle of a fight.
Hi, Josh here. I'm just clarifying. Basilisks are the ones that turn people to stone, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's a good observation.
Ooh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Since
So-
Drakon saw a dead basilisk, he's gonna assume and say that out to the group.
Fair enough. On we
Goku
go.
was the
huh?
only
What
one
is?
with this
Hold on.
room.
What is that thing?
Looks like a shrimp.
Totally
It
giant
does look
shrimp.
like a shrimp. That's why I asked what it is.
You want to hug the shrimp? I'm gonna have you hug the shrimp.
Please don't.
Is there anything else going on in this room? Like, there's any? Because otherwise,
can
we're just
answer
at
my
another dead
question.
end.
There are
Slagathor.
a male human, a male half-orc, a female elf, and 2 halflings, and then 2 kobolds, 3 goblins, and a carrion crawler.
Huh.
I'm gonna.
So that's what that thing
You
is.
said there was a female elf.
Yes.
I'm gonna touch your stone
Oh, no.
titties.
Oh.
Hey, maybe let's not do that. Tyson, he seems like a little agitated at that. Hey.
All right.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
come on, man.
Yeah, if you were
guys
to
are
do it,
fun.
if we were being infected, we should just break the hands off of these weapons and bring them back.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
don't
my
give a
god.
shit about the
Hold on,
The
I
hold on,
don't give a
statue-
shit about the rest of these guys. But like,
Statue that's still standing.
hold on,
Calyx is
hold on.
gonna go to the statue that's still standing.
Everyone stop.
Okay.
Have you guys ever looked up carrion crawler art?
it's horrifying,
No.
yeah.
Doing it now.
Ooh. No. 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 No, no. No, 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 no. No, thank you. No, thank
Well,
you.
We're kind of running out of places to go, but now that I recall, I don't think we tried to see if there were any like secret passageways or doors in the troll's room.
It has mandibles. Why does it need that many teeth?
It's stone. Let it go, Joshua.
Let's
Dude,
go.
that is hideous.
I don't like
Hey.
it.
Hey, this statue here that's still standing. I want to know more about it.
All right.
Oh, I'd rather not
And-
find out anything
yeah.
about
Are you
these
trying
things.
to identify what the statue is? Are you trying to investigate it, look it over, for like levers or stuff that's on it? Are you
Your
trying
mom's
to
a lever.
I want to know.
just looking at it? What were you doing?
I'm
specifically?
investigating it, so I'm touching it. So I guess levers and stuff.
Okay, you are touching it.
I
As
rolled a
you,
17.
all right, with a 17, and you
Sorry,
touch
Jonathan,
this.
You grab this thing.
You touch the statue, and it starts to melt on your hands. The statue
Oh,
itself, blackened, changes into an ooze,
Mimic.
and it starts
Oh.
to open up wide. Anyone can roll a nature check if you so choose.
I
Ah.
If you have proficiency in nature.
Oh,
I
I
do.
I do
20.
not.
I
So
do.
take my roll back.
All right.
Yeah, take my roll back too.
All right, with
Well,
that 20, Kronos,
I
you identify the
also do not.
creature in front of you as a black pudding. Everyone roll for initiative.
Damn it!
Why is it a
It's a
black
pudding.
pudding, Brian?
I like
Why is it a
food.
black pudding, Brian? Why can't it be a white pudding, honestly?
21.
Or a brown pudding? God.
Why
Everything
did you
has
have
to
to
be
take
just
this
so
there?
woke with you, Brian.
21.
Because it's funny.
I'll just keep fighting things to the death, y'all.
22. Imagine getting lower than a
14.
22. Can't relate.
14.
Imagine being the nerd that gets a 21. Can't relate. Sorry.
Let's do this one.
I'm feeling competitive.
Nah, I don't want to do that one. Yeah, that works. All right. So,
I also, by the way, before we, Jacob, I want to say I love the strained rivalry roleplay.
Oh yes.
Kronos,
Where are you going
I'm very
there?
happy
Gone,
you went that with me.
Calyx.
What?
Are you being right here, by the way?
And then
Just here. Do you want to be on top of him?
Not particularly.
No.
No. Yeah,
Sorry. It does get a surprise round because you touched it without identifying it first.
Ah, fuck.
Your mom's a surprise
Okay.
round.
Because
Oh,
you are
shit.
also touching it. You are going to take, just because you are touching it, a 1d8 acid damage. So you're going to take 4 acid
get
damage.
fucked.
In addition, your metal on yourself is going to... Okay, so your armor is going to get a -1. Keep track of this. If it reaches
Okay.
-5, it is destroyed.
Okay.
Oh god.
Alright, so there's that. And then it is going to make a single attack against you for its surprise round. That's going to be an 18 to hit, so you'll get an
That
additional
hits.
-1 on your armor. So you will take 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning for 7, and then it starts to eat away from your armor again for 4d8 as this acid starts to burn through. Oh, you fucking lucky asshole.
What?
4 fucking
Or not
damage
low
on a
roll.
4d8.
Oh my god.
Low rolls.
All fucking ones. Fuck you.
Oh.
I didn't get to kill you. You guys suck. Brian's the best DM.
Ow, that hurt a lot.
Alright, so you have -2 on your half plate.
I like to think that was Calyx saying that. Ow, that hurt so
Yeah.
much.
Ow, that hurt. Bitch.
Okay. You may now go, Dracon.
Oh.
I get to go?
I think you were first.
Okay.
If I
Well, if
Yeah,
I
he
get
rolled
to
a
go,
two,
bye
yeah.
then.
Yeah, you were 22, and then Calyx.
Okay.
Then after Calyx.
Joshua,
go?
I have a
Okay,
lot of
bye.
time. Get the fuck
Really?
back here and take your turn, motherfucker.
Jeez.
All right.
This is a an ooze, yes.
It is, yes.
Can I get behind it so it's flanked?
It is immediately up against the wall. No.
That sucks. I would like to take the hide action as a bonus action.
What are you hiding behind? There's nothing to hide.
I'm gonna just get real low and hope it doesn't notice me because it's so focused on Calyx.
You don't have anything to hide, and you're in a well-lit space.
Oh, it's well lit. I didn't know it was well lit. Fine, I'll walk up to the thing and stab it.
All right.
So boring.
You attack it with a dagger.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
23.
23 hits.
So many hours I did your mom for.
Oh, yeah.
5.
All right. So, what damage
That's
type
how
is
many
it?
times we did it.
It's slashing, is it not?
It's. So we said they were.
ooze.
It's fantastic.
We said they were reflavored daggers, so daggers are piercing.
Yes, but you're slashing with your comma.
Oh yeah, because they're comma and we agreed slashing. That's right, yes.
Okay. Because you hit the black pudding with slashing damage, you cut it to see that piece that you cut off emerges, and it starts to grow a face and arms. There is now a second one.
Oh my god.
Oh. I'm gonna use a bonus action disengage.
Okay. You have disengaged.
Where are you going?
And I'm gonna just yell, yeah, like right there, Chucky's fine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just yell, fire! Kill it with fire! Right now. I know you guys can launch fire.
All right. With that, Calyx, it is now your turn.
I am going to
Thank you,
spend
Alex.
a sorcery point, and I'm going to twin spell,
Whoa.
and I'm going to cast Firebolt at both of these motherfuckers.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to have to take back. You're still at disadvantage because you're using a ranged attack in melee. The only time you're not imposed with disadvantage using a range attack is with your pistols because of your feature.
Oh.
Mhm.
But if you were to use a spell that's touch, you can twin spell that and do it on both of them.
Well, unfortunately, the only other spell I have that's touch is Cure Wounds or Krail's Rupture. So I guess with that knowledge, I won't. Damn it!
Do you still have that cricket somewhere in that room?
You can hear that?
I can hear the cricket.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yes, and you can hear it on the recording for the podcast too, and it's absolutely obnoxious. So I'm going to not use my sorcery point, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna bonus action because I think I could do this. Bonus action disengage.
You are not a rogue.
It says actions in combat. You can disengage.
As an action, not a bonus action.
Oh, that's an action.
Yes. Correct.
Well, son of a bitch.
For your bonus actions, you can use your second pistol, you can summon your spiritual weapon, Radiant Blast, Misty Step.
Now here's a question: can I action disengage?
I mean, you can.
Well,
but
hold on.
if
Hear me
you're
out.
using a spell, you could always just Misty Step 30 feet away and then use your action to attack. Because Misty Step doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
It is a bonus action.
So that is an
So-
option if you want to do that, or you can use your action to disengage so you don't get hit, but then your bonus action could be spiritual weapon to attack them that way if you want to do it that.
Well, what I was going to ask is if I used my action to disengage,
I think
And
that's an
then-
action.
moved back, and then
Mhm.
action surged, would I
Oh,
be able
yeah.
to
Yeah, you
twin
would.
spell a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move back, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
That puts me within range to do what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
I'm going to action surge,
Yep.
and then I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast Firebolt, and I'm going to twin spell it at both of these creatures.
Perfect. Roll to hit on both of them.
All right, so the first one's going to be an 11.
And 11 hits.
Cool. And it takes 11 points of damage.
Okay.
The next one, that's going to be a 17 to hit,
17 hits.
and it's going to take 9 points of damage.
All right. As you send out the 2 fire, you see it burns and gets away some of the sludge that's here.
Oh, cool. And then I've got, 10 feet left of movement?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's my turn.
Kronos.
Wow.
Simply this bonus action or action to dodge, and that's it. All right, next turn. I'm just confronting them and putting head on. So
Taysai, your turn.
I'm just gonna hop right here, and then
Oh.
I'm just gonna position a 3rd level burning hands, just so it's just like hitting them, and then
okay.
mostly going into the wall,
Okay.
so it doesn't
Fair
hit anybody.
enough.
So I need deck saves from both of them.
All right. What's the save?
14.
All right. A natural 20 and a 6.
That one fails. So
So the one that split off failed.
21. So failed one takes 10 or 11, whichever way you're rounding it, and then the other one takes 21.
It rounds up. So you said 21 altogether?
Yep.
Okay. Good hit. You see a good chunk of that pudding burn away. But because you were in close proximity of this one and you hit it, it splashes on you. You're going to take 1d8 acid because you're within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So the acid splashes on you for 7. You don't really have anything. It gets on all your arms and you're trying to wipe it away as it's burning away your fur.
This isn't how I wanted that to happen. Stop that.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, fair enough. With their super high intelligence, they're going to attack Taysai for the top one. That will be a 14, which will miss
Misses.
you as it swings wide. It's a slow-moving ooze. And then Kronos, it goes to attack you at disadvantage, and that is a 10. So it goes to
Yep.
move to get you, and it's very slow.
Fair enough. That's fine.
Drakon, it is now your turn.
My turn. I don't know what I can do.
If anyone can guess their intelligence stat, I'll give you 1 gold.
It's probably
It's
like
gotta
minus
be like 6.
4 or something like that. Yeah.
Well, he said that with their intelligence, it's like an emphasis on something.
I think
I
it's
guess-
negative emphasis, not positive.
Yeah, it's gotta be like a -5 or something.
Yeah. If it's negative 5,
What's the number? What's the number? Just give me a number.
1,
My guess is 6.
1 or 2.
Jacob, you may add a single gold to your inventory.
Hell yeah.
They have 1 intelligence.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking at what I
Wild.
can do, but oh no.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I do know what I can do. Brian, I'm gonna throw an alchemist fire flask at one of them.
Oh my god, Kronos is right there.
Yeah.
As am I. Be careful.
All right. Yeah, sure. You can throw the flask up to 20 feet, shatters, make a ranged attack against the creature. So it is an improvised weapon, so it's going to be a D20 plus your dex, so plus 3.
+21.
All right, 21 hits.
On a
Alright,
hit,
so
the
it's
target
gonna
takes
do- yep.
1d4 fire
I
damage,
was
and
just
at the
reading
start
it,
of
I'm good.
at the start of each of its turn.
Okay, roll 1d4.
You got it, Dad. Oh boy. Did I do good, Pa?
All right. I've removed it from your inventory. You can just refresh. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Can I throw another one?
No.
Oh, okay. Then no.
All right. So now it is burning that creature. I'll mark that to indicate it. All right. Calyx, it is now your turn.
Oh boy. Bonus action. I am going to drink a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
So that's
great.
4d4.
Plus 4.
So 12 plus 4 is 16.
All right. You heal for 16.
And then as my action, I am going to just do firebolt at the one that's closest to me.
Okay. Roll the hit.
And that's going to be a 23
That hits.
and me.
Man, that
and that's
cricket is going ham.
he is. And that's
He's
7
playing
points of
us a
damage.
symphony.
7 points of damage.
All right.
Nice.
Very good. You burn off more of this sludge.
Okay.
Anything else you wish to do?
And then I'm going to No, I think I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
That's my action bonus action. I don't really want to move, so
Fair enough. Kronos, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna use the dodge action again, and then I'm gonna go out.
Okay. It will
That's-
take a opportunity attack against you.
Which ones?
Both of them.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine.
That is a 13 and a 9.
Okay, good. And then I'm going back in. I just provoked it. That's it. So
As a
That's it.
sludge. Taisei, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just disadvantage firebolt the one that's right in front of me.
what?
17.
What? Hold up.
17 hits.
What?
Never mind. It's fine.
What? What did I miss?
roll
17
for-
damage.
Roll for
It's
17
fine.
damage? What?
Don't,
Is that,
don't worry
is
about
that already dead? Did I miss that?
No.
No, go. Just
you
do your
did-
thing.
Let's say.
You did 17 damage to it. Okay, fair enough. Give me a second. I gotta do. I'm drawing
Did
a
you-
blank here.
Yeah.
There,
No, I meant just like.
All right, so Taisei, again, since you are within
Yeah.
5 feet of the creature, it splashes on you. You
It's fine.
now take 7 acid damage as it burns the other arm away, so you're now symmetrical in the amount of fur you have lost on both arms.
Hey, you bitch. It was how much damage? 7 damage again?
7 acid, yeah.
So, okay, now it's turned over. Tyson, I provoked the opportunity attack so you can get away and fire full dome with no disadvantage.
Oh, I did. I totally missed that. I didn't realize it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can still move.
I can't. I can't still move. I'm gonna do that. I'm in my turn.
All right, very good. Now, the first black pudding is going to submerge into itself to put out the flame and make a dex save to put it out. It got a 2, so it is still on fire. Very good. And the second one is going to swing at Kronos.
Yep.
Ah!
Hey Brian, can you make that
17.
noise one more time?
Misses.
17
Please
misses as it tries to go out against you,
Thank
and
God.
it goes wide. Drakon, it is
Yep.
now your turn.
I see. Did the thing that was caught on fire take the fire damage, by the way?
It did. I rolled for it and continued forward.
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw another one at the other one then.
Okay. Roll the hit.
D20
3.
plus 3. 17.
17 hits. Roll your d4 for damage.
Cool.
And the other one has lit on fire.
What the fuck? 1 fire damage. They're both on fire now.
As they are now burning away.
How is everyone's health looking? We're all good, right?
I'm doing good,
I'm
on
good.
my.
Pretty decent.
I haven't even taken damage yet. Oh, I shouldn't say that though.
What if I throw a net and it accidentally hits Kronos? I mean, what? Anyway, I'm gonna just tisk under my tongue and say
I doubt you would hit me though.
I'm gonna just tisk under my tongue and say that I wish I could do more. That's my turn.
Chirp, chirp, crossbow.
Whatever.
Chirp, chirp. Calyx, it is now your turn.
I am going to.
Oh yeah, I have one of those, don't I? Thanks, birdie boy. Knew there was a reason I kept you around.
Yeah, Shin is just sitting there in your window looking at you, looking at the crossbow, looking at you, looking at the crossbow.
Oh my God.
No, you said
Shin's
I
a
could...
good bird.
No, I can't do that. That's. Wait, did you say I could bonus action
yeah.
spiritual weapon and then still attack?
You licked the shin.
I think it's a bonus action to attack, but it's a action to summon initially.
No, it's a bonus action to cast.
Is it a bonus action to cast?
Cast your
It
mom
is a
and
bonus. I have the
action.
weapon
Oh,
too. You
yeah,
can
sure.
cast it and then you can
Yeah,
also make a
Bonus
immediate
action,
attack.
yeah, 100%. So bonus action
Alright,
to cash,
so-
bonus action to, hit with it,
Yep.
and then you can.
Yep. And it does not require concentration, FYI. So
Yep,
that's
it
even
lasts
better.
for 1 minute.
So I bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
All right. Your
This-
spiritual weapon emerges. What is it of?
It looks like this. It's this red object that almost appears like hair, but it's smoky.
Yeah.
And I can attack with it right now.
Yes.
Yes.
You can.
Cool. So it's gonna attack that ooze that's closest to me.
All right. Roll to hit.
Well, let me get back over to my spiritual weapon spell, and that's gonna be a 23.
23 hits. 1d8
And that's
plus
gonna
4
be-
radiant.
8.
8 radiant. Very good. What is it the shape of, by the way?
I said it kind of looks like hair, but also kind of smoky at the same time, so it almost looks gaseous.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And that, yeah, I think that's it. That's all I could do.
All right. You do have an action.
Oh, right. Then as my action, I'm gonna firebolt the ever living shit out of this thing.
All right. Roll a hit.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
All right, 19 hits.
That's 7 points of fire damage.
Same target.
Same target.
All right, very good. As you hit it with the second fireball, the muck stops moving. It is now dead.
Amazing.
Kronos.
Come up here. Dodge action. That's it. All right, next turn.
Okay, Taisei.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna do firebolt at it.
All right, roll the hit.
To
24
24 to hit for 10 damage.
All right. Again, you just fire it with this magical energy of fire. It hits it and
Hey.
as it just splits out and becomes just a puddle of mush.
There we go. Cool.
All right, guys. I don't need to hear it. All right. Don't touch statues.
No, I can't give you no shit. I sat on a throne that was like clearly bad.
Yeah. He survived the telltale though. That's the good part.
I did. Someone else didn't.
He did.
You're with us now.
All right. Is there anything else to the statue? I guess now.
You see, there is no
I
statue
think it was
there
the statue.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no, more statue. Sorry. Yeah, I gotcha.
There is no statue there. The pudding itself.
Do
was
we
that
want
statue.
to? It is.
I do
16
have to cut
past.
out
Do we
here,
want
yeah.
to? Yeah.
All right. So after you guys have completed the combat and everything, and you start to look around, feeling relieved of how it is, you are now looking ahead to the other areas and places to come, and that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Yeah.
So Brian, you know what I'm gonna ask.
No level up.
Oh,
But
okay.
what is the name
What?
of this episode?
You want to take this outside?
You want to take this half if I remember.
Wait.
It's a good one.
What's the fucking thing we said at the beginning that I made a joke out of?
The
You're
reindeer.
probably wondering how we got here.
Oh
Well, you're
yeah.
probably wondering
Oh,
how-
yeah.
we got, yeah.
That's
there we
actually that's a better name.
Yeah.
go. Let's go
Or
with that one.
yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this mess.
What is it,
Yeah.
Brian?
I mean, that's what sounds like what it's unanimous on what you guys are choosing.
Yeah.
So we'll use that.
Yep. Fair enough.
Very good.